Let's see. There we go. There we go. Oh my god! Thank you for the bits. Hello. One sec. Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
It was a bat, I tell ya!
Oh shoot, we're already getting into it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Why do we always have to meet so high up? Huh?
Guess I like the
We're
view.
starting already.
The commissioner thinks
Damn.
you're dangerous.
What do you think?
I think you're trying to help. I've got something for you. Not sure what the other cops will say, but I put it on top of the GCPD.
Hello, everyone.
Let's head to Tricorner when you're ready.
Okay, we're filming for YouTube. 1 second, guys. Let me go ahead and post it on live real quick. Oh, people are so sweet. Okay, 1 sec. Let me go ahead and post it on live real quick. I look old. I look old. I look old as hell. Someone said someone came in and they're saying I'm aging like milk. La boo boo. La boo boo.
I still got that thing I want to show you. I think you'll like it.
We're playing Lego Batman, guys. Hi, girl. How are you? I'm good, girl. I just got an alert, and then I went as fast as I can just so you could be first. That's funny. I feel like I'm getting sick. Or maybe I'm just, like, having allergies. I don't know. How's everyone doing? My day was great today, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Just in case you're wondering, I'm thinking about playing some Subnautica today as well, but I'm not sure, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do like 2 hours of Batman. Then, if Batman's going well, we might stay on Batman. Then, we switch to Subnautica. Let me see if... Should we see if Axel's down to play? We running it back today? Running back on sub 2? Or tomorrow? I can tomorrow after... I can tomorrow around 8 p.m. We gotta finish Subnautica. Thank you for the gifts, Solo. Thank you, Waffle, for the gifts. Hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the follows. Today is a special day. We're playing Batman. No, 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 Batman. I'm just posting that on live. Oop, spinning everywhere, my bad. One time I posted, and then, ew, the same guy I blocked on my other channel, he puts, like, drooling emojis in my comments like a freakazoid. That's how I feel when they do that shit. Stupid. So stupid. What the frick is that post? My eyes are red as hell, by the way, so people are gonna be like, oh my god, are you high? Oh my god, are you high? Oh my god, are you high? No, I'm not high. I am just, I don't know why my eyes are red today, but they're red. So just deal with that now. Like, stop judging me and deal with it. Jeez. I'm not freaking high. Jeez. Turn this off. There we go. Okay. How's the game so far? I'm loving it. Hi, Angelo. Hello, Quick Cut Creation. What up? Who else is here? Zombie. Ancient. Camp Tuna. Okay, one sec. Either that or I have allergies, maybe. My phone being dead. The hell? Ah. I think I might have allergies. Did you guys enjoy watching on Axel's stream last night? Cause we did play some. We played some motherfucking. With the motherfucking bags in the motherfucking bag. With the motherfucking bags in the motherfucking bag. With the oh wait, today is subathon day 11. Also, guys, there's some special drops you should definitely look into. Dropping your silver earnings before you miss the drops. Okay, here we go. Let's do an intro for YouTube. Oh wait, hold on. Why is the chat so full? One sec. I gotta fix it. Put the motherfucking money in the motherfucking bag. Motherfucking money in the motherfucking bag. Put the motherfucking money in the motherfucking bag. Okay. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the hobby. How's it going? How's it going? You know, green screen could be good, but not today. You know, it could be good though. You right. Okay, y'all. How's that look? Thank you for the roses. Thank you, thank you. I was gonna say ninja. Because I saw ninja in the chat, but then I hesitated and I realized my brain be like, someone types in chat, thank you for the rose. Thank you. And then my brain glitches. That was a glitch. Screamer glitch. Thank you, Aimer, for the roses. Thank you, Waffle, for the dolphin gift. Your makeup looks awesome. Thanks. Thank you, Ninja. What am I saying, bro? Is the game really worth it? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. We still gotta finish Subnautica. Wait, how's this look? Everybody say hi, YouTube. YouTube. Welcome back to another Batman Let's Play. We so far have 8 hours. Why am I glitching? We so far have around 9 hours in Batman so far. We're like, we're close to finish. We're playing on the hardest difficulty. I don't know why my thing is bugging. I might need to reset it. Hold on. Let me reset it. Oh, it's because I have Discord open. Let me close Discord. There you go. Let me close Discord. Yep. Close that damn Discord. Okay. It is hot AF today, guys. It was 100 degrees in California today. Ridiculous. It's starting to feel like heat exhaustion. That's what it's starting to feel like. Yep, 100 degrees today. 100 degrees, crazy. But it's okay, because we got our cooling matcha. We got banana oat milk matcha. I need to learn how to make matcha at home because they be taxing me. $11. $11 right here that I'm holding. I love the rain. I wish it would rain. But it rains every so often. That's why we got... Okay, y'all. So, this is Gotham City. We are here to fight crime. Stop crime. Anyway, let's get into the Batman, guys. Where do I go? I have no clue. I think this red thing right here. Potentially.
Just right. No one will even notice. You want to fight us?
We gotta fight them.
Your training prepare you for this, Gordon?
We're doing a lot of combat.
Giant bat.
I saw this in a movie.
We're back on the nighttime schedule as well.
No sweat.
You got the bat sign tatted on your hand. Oh damn. I feel like everybody has like Spider-Man tattoo. Oh wait, I'm hitting my freaking teammate again. My bad. I'm hitting my damn teammate. Go to GCPD on correct order. Okay. It's kind of like Spider-Man in the way that, you know, you're kind of gliding. Oh, look at this. You can glide. Forgot about this. Why would I hop on Fortnite? I don't eat myself. Yeah, you can buy matcha powder and make it at home.
This is dispatch. Things are heating up in Cauldron North. Get it? Citizen is fending off a wannabe thief. Over.
Guys, I was thinking You know how the Backrooms is coming up and it's gonna be in theaters? I was thinking I need to go watch that. I need to go watch that. ASAP no Rocky. But I got Batman tattoo in the shining in the night sky, bat around it going up my arm. Oh, cool. I'm beating him up for nothing. Yeah, this is the new Lego Batman. I might be getting sick, guys. I don't know, maybe it's allergies. I don't know. Could be allergies. Sure. Felt bad for my therapist because I was late to my set. Well, okay, we were initially doing 3 p.m. and then she was like, oh, can we do earlier? I was like, okay, 2 p.m. And then I messaged her because something came up and I was like rushing over there and I couldn't make it in time. I'm mugging. I just feel like allergies. Maybe. Sure, why? It's probably. Oh, you know why? Maybe it's because I cleaned today. Maybe it has allergies because I think allergies runs in my family. Mogging? I don't know what it means. I think it means like looking good, looking better than everybody. 10 out of 10 mogging. When you stand next to somebody and then you're way prettier than them, that's what mogging is, right? It's crazy. How the heck do I got over there? I think I have to ride my Batmobile. The bits. Hold up, let me ride the Batmobile.
Let's roll.
A male? No. I'm pretty sure it just means that you mog people, like you just mog it. Is this the way to the bridge?
Units, head to Old Gotham South ASAP. Citizen is fending off a wannabe thief. Over.
What? You know what?
Well, here we are.
Let's just repark our Batmobile right here. There we go. That's better. Sorry. I can't tell if we go to that yellow mark or that one. The left or the right. I don't know. Move out the way, Hope.
We don't have a problem here, do we?
We don't have a problem here, dude.
You call this parking? It requires a little assembly. It's so I can get in touch with you.
I think we have to build something. We gotta break this one. Okay.
When this light hits the sky...
Always my
it's a
live
call.
dub. Thank you for the alert.
Not
Thank
just
you
a
for the
call,
lurks.
a warning.
Do you guys know what lurks mean? Lurking means like watching without typing anything. Okay, what the heck is this? Oh, I know what this is. Continue the story. Okay, cutscene. One bad day. The bits. Chapter 2. Hello there. Ooh, Catwoman! 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 I'm gonna have to turn off this one. Because it's too big, sorry. On the screen and we're recording. Thank you for the bit stuff. Oh shoot. Is that the Joker? Lego games are fire. Are you for real? That's Penguin? I don't know. Oh look, it's Joker. It's not Starbucks. It's like a
Wait till they get a load of me.
coffee shop, like small coffee shop. I'm not gonna say which one. It's the Joker. Oh brother.
Batcave has come a long way, Alfred. But we still have work to do.
It certainly has, Master Bruce. Where should we start?
Improve the Batcave. What? I don't really know what it wants me to do. But we're just gonna walk around. Today, my day was pretty good because I took a lot of time to clean up and get situated for the week. Got some extra cash monies. Posted a TikTok.
All right, looks like it's operational.
Edited and posted.
Let's get started.
Oops. I've been going to went to therapy today, crying my heart away, had a good time. My therapist was really chill. Brought up some good topics today in therapy. Discussed a lot of things. Suit vault? What is this for? Is it just like a bot? Got some matcha today. Like today was a big self-care day.
I need somewhere to
Oh,
store my spare
the
suits.
bat symbol's so cool.
And the specialized suits.
Look at the suits.
Maybe
Dude,
even a
I should
space
go.
suit.
I should get a Batman outfit
course.
cosplay and then we play this
One
again.
must always take adequate care of their evening attire.
That's what therapy is though. Crying sometimes. That's what it is. Healing. In my healing era. But honestly, my therapist pointed out something really important. I chose myself. In the end, I chose myself. And choosing yourself is so important. Like going to therapy, getting matcha and shit. Like that's you choosing yourself and choosing healthier for yourself. Oh, but okay, my day started off bad because I had a migraine. But then I took my medication, ate some eggs and some shrimp, some rice, and then a banana. And then the migraine still didn't leave. So I listened to some true crime while I laid in bed for a little bit. And the migraine still didn't go away for like 2 hours since I had woken up. I think I went too ham at the dance class the other day. Sometimes I go too ham at dance class and then I get a migraine the next day because it's a lot of like moving your neck around and I already have like a lot of tense muscles right here in my back and in my shoulders. So I get like, and then it leads up to my scalp and then right here near your scalp. Yeah, you can get migraines because you're stressing out your back and you're getting like, you know what I mean? You're tensing up the muscles. And then you get a migraine. And migraines happen. I think last night also I was like kind of holding off on eating and I did like something else for like an hour. I like got sidetracked for an hour because I have ADHD. And then I didn't end up eating until like an hour later than I should have. And I had an In-N-Out burger, and that was really greasy, so I think that's why
Shall we find a
it
battery
gave me a
for
migraine.
it,
So
sir?
I'm like, hey, I don't have any more In-N-Out burgers. Like as much as I love them, they're too greasy. Like I need to start eating like healthier.
I present to you the challenge board.
And instead of
When
like
you
drink more
hit
coconut
certain
water,
criteria out
and
in the
instead
field,
of like
more of
coffee,
the
I'm
mural
thinking
can be
about
revealed.
switching to matcha. because
Something else to help motivate you.
I have more of a
Other
calm,
than avenging your parents, obviously.
and then I don't have a crash like how I do with coffee. That makes sense? I feel like my mood is better too. Wait, what am I doing? Rebuild my Gotham? What? I got hella coins. Is that it? I can't build anything else? From Southern California. Where are you guys from? Everybody type in chat where you're from. I'm from Southern California. Where'd I go? Oh. Area 51? For real. Cause I'm out of this world.
What could it have cost?
Oh, Texas.
$10?
Okay, Texas, Dubai,
I'll have to notate
Sacramento.
that on the expense accounts.
Okay, Las Vegas. Oh, wow, everybody's from the United States of America. What do we do? Improve the Batcave. What else? Okay, I think we go this way. How's the game so far? I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far. Also, what's today, guys? The 20th? 20th of May? I'm liking the game so far. Thank you, Deja, for the your awesome gifts. Ree. And the GGs. Can you buy me it? No. Thank you for the hand heart. Nah. What? What the hell am I building? I love your streams. Thank you. Waffle with the give it a go pop in there. Thank you. Am I done? Do I need to place all of this down? What is the point of this? Is this part of the story? Oh.
It's coming together
Okay.
rather nicely.
I think that is part of the story. Oh. Bat phone ringing.
The bat phone is ringing, Master Bruce. I doubt it's a telemarketer.
Dang, this guy said, I'm from my parents' house. Hawaii? Okay. It'd be like, that's when you'll get a crib eventually. Real as fuck. Just keep... I'm sipping on some matcha. Just keep fighting for a better situation. I'm craving some... Do you think Bear was the villain in Obsession? I think in a way, yes. I feel like the way he didn't respect her autonomy is a good example as to why there's a loneliness male epidemic. I feel like a lot of people don't respect women's autonomy and are entitled. Senna! Thank you for the freaking... Oh my god, gifted sub. Let me turn my alerts back on. Thank you for the freaking gifted sub. Starting us off strong. Waffle! Thank you for the swan gift. W, Senna. Let me know if you like the badge, Senna. I do think in a way he was a villain. But also, if he knew that this stuff was gonna happen, I feel like maybe he wouldn't have done it. But then again, I feel like in a way he was entitled to her body, and even when the girl begged to be unalived, he didn't care, and he made it about himself. So I feel like he was just a selfish, insecure. He was very selfish and insecure. So it's definitely, some of the scenes were very disturbing. Like, he was okay with keeping her alive, but he was okay with letting her suffer at the same time, which... I feel like that's what girls mean by there's... Sometimes in life, there's things that are worse than death. And I feel like the way he was taking advantage of her was a good example of how he was taking her soul. In a way, she didn't have a soul anymore. And I feel like you can't be a person if you don't have a soul, so... That's my theory on it. Even though what's crazy is the actor who plays him is like, I don't think he's the villain. Okay. I'm pretty... Well, I agree with him, but I don't agree. Like, I think if he knew that this stuff was gonna happen, he wouldn't have acted that way, but I think that's what happens when you're a woman who gets involved with an insecure man. There's nothing worse in life than being involved with an insecure man. Unless he's rich, then sometimes it's tolerable. But I wouldn't say, like, you should, even if he's rich, because then he'll use that against you. Right? Thank you, Waffle, for the corgi.
Hey, Batman, it's Batmite.
Yeah, the
Let's
the
go
guy who
shopping.
played the actor was like, he didn't think he was a villain, but I think he, like, in some ways he was. That's
that-
kind of like how he answered.
Wait, what is that?
But I think a lot of men don't understand, like, what goes through a woman's mind when they're dealing with that stuff, so they're very oblivious to it and ignorant, you know? But at the same time, it's not an excuse. I think they're just willfully ignorant because it doesn't affect them, you know? What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Oh yeah, a lot of women resonate with that because it's called grape culture. Every woman deals with it. I deal with it. I mean, at least 1 in 3 women deal with it, so. Yeah, very intense scene. Very disturbing for sure. What am I supposed to do? It's the movie called Obsession. I'm trying to follow the blue bat and I can't. How am I supposed to get in there? Collect the new gadget. Oh. Hold on.
Oh yeah, this is perfect.
And then, you know what a girl said that really resonated with me? There's nothing more dangerous than a man who likes you, but you don't like him back. Something like that. And honestly, that really resonates with me. Because I feel like I deal with that a lot. Spray explosive. This is cool. Boom. I just let it explode right near me.
I mean, successfully cleared.
What are these voice lines?
Batman!
They're looking so
The
good.
Batman!
I know, right?
Well, not the Batman. Totally different
Wait,
meaning.
who's
but-
this Batmite?
Sorry, hang on. Batmite. Super fan. I really wanted to be in the game, so I had to find some way to slide in. Even to put myself in the shopkeeper pantheon with this one. Get your bat stuff here. I got suits. I got props. All that bat stuff you could want.
And that's what I mean by grape culture. There's nothing more dangerous than a man
I
that
could
likes
also add to
you
a mortgage
that
every time you
you
expand
don't
in
like
here,
back.
but I
Because a lot of guys
Unlike
cannot
some
handle rejection. They just were not equipped because they were raised in a society that didn't allow them to feel emotions, and so they're just very ignorant to certain emotional cues and social cues.
Batmite has wares.
And so they end up
If
liking
he
you,
has
but
us.
also feeling this sense of entitlement. I feel like the movie depicted that so perfectly. Even if you say no, they still keep trying because they don't know how to take no for an answer. And some other men that clearly don't know how to treat women will teach other men that, oh, she's just
Would you
playing
like
hard
to hear
to get
about
and
the
stuff
back
like
card
that.
credit card program today?
Which is not true. It's just misinformation. And so yeah, that's what they mean by there's nothing more dangerous than a guy liking you, but you not liking him back. Because in the end, he wouldn't care if you didn't like him back. He will still fight for proximity with you because he feels
You let me
entitlement.
know if you have
It's
any
not really
comments,
about him wanting to be
questions,
friends with you
feedback.
still and humanizing you. It's more about what's in it for him. And that's why sometimes it's dangerous to get involved. It's very dangerous to get involved with certain people.
You still looking for a sidekick?
I mean, and what's crazy too is like in a lot of true crime cases. Oh, let me pause. In a lot of true crime cases, a lot of the time, like a woman gets murdered by her own intimate partner because he ends up like, or she ends up like breaking up with him, and that's why like even just like pay attention to the way that some guys react to marriage and things like that, especially when I say something like, "Oh, I don't want to have marriage. I don't want to have kids." Like, notice how they push themselves onto me and my decision and try to be like, "Well, maybe you shouldn't think that way. Eventually, you're going to want them." And it's just this subtle way of like coercing you to think the way that they think because they're entitled to you. They want you to be the way they want you to be. And it's not about your choice anymore. And so that's why they feel that entitlement. It's more of like that's how they were raised, unfortunately, and that's like some men learn how to like think outside of the box and actually have like a higher IQ, so that I'm not talking about those men. But have I ever had a scary experience with one of your friends? I've had scary experiences all around. Like even just I mean, but I'm okay. I live with my dad, so like my dad's here. I don't really have to worry about like my living situation right now. But it is a little bit like I can't post in real time where I'm at or like tell people where I'm at. Like unless it's like a public place, like for example, like a convention, I don't mind posting that. But if it's like little places that I frequent and I decide to post about it, of course, like people are gonna try to figure out where that is. Like I already had people at my last vlog trying to figure out like which specific movie theater that was, and some of them already figured out what movie theater it was, and they would come in here and tell me. I don't even live in that city, but that's exact. I do that strategically though. I go certain places strategically, not in my hometown, just so that way when I do post and people do find out where I'm at, I don't have to really worry about like people. I don't even frequent those areas anyways. It's like sweet and creepy. It's not sweet to me. I mean, if you're like a random stranger, you shouldn't really try to figure out where I'm at. I don't know. Unless like you're trying to go there too, in terms of like you're trying to experience that specific experience. Every time I post things, I don't tell people what city I'm from, and I don't. People find out anyways because they're smart, but I try to keep it a secret because it's crazy. Like I'll even have people from my high school try to like be like, "Oh, you're from this high school," and I'm like, "Why would you say that? You're gonna get blocked." Some people are just very stupid, like cyber security wise. But anyway, I've had a few scary experiences. I think overall though, that's like yeah. Yeah, whenever I post about stuff, it's never in my actual hometown. Besides, there's nothing cool to do in my hometown anyways. So, but what's crazy is like I'll actually get recognized when I go to those malls and stuff, and people will like message me about it, and I'll just pretend like I don't live there. Because you don't even know where, unless I post about it, you don't know if I'm like making up that location and if I actually live there or not. Unless you were to like find out my car, which is why another thing, I don't tell people my car or my car model or anything like that because that's another thing people try to figure out. I'm just like, brother, you're creepy as hell. Like, what? You're gonna get my license plate now? My what you want next? My social security number. Um, but yeah, I feel like that situation. Yeah, I have like over 500,000 on my main profile. So like guys will, especially from 2020, I went viral, really popular, and there's still guys that come to my page today and they're like, "Oh my God, you were my crush in 2020" and stuff. That they will recognize me and they'll be like, "Oh, I remember you from when you posted on TikTok a long time ago." And obviously like I've fallen off from then, so but it's okay. Anyway, I don't really talk about it too much because I feel like some people just want attention at the end of the day, or they just want to feel connected to content creators. So not all the time is it about being creepy or like trying to figure out where you live. But yeah, when I do post about going places, especially because I go alone places a lot, I I don't ever post it in my hometown. And if I do, I will act like it's not my hometown. I don't ever carry pepper spray on me. I would get anxiety and I would drop that shit. So. I can fight, so. I'm in California too, yeah. I can carry a gun. But I don't carry a Glock on me yet. I wanna go shooting though. But like, I don't really think about it like that. Because at the end of the day, like, I can fight. Even though, like, I'm pretty small, I can fight, so. Any guy that would try to do anything to me, like, I can fight. I know how to fight. I'm not really scared of men. I think when you are afraid of them, they can tell. And they will pick on women who they think are easy prey. But no, I actually do have Taekwondo skills. Yeah, I took Taekwondo self-defense classes because it's important. Obviously I don't live alone, so it's not a thing. I think when you're a streamer, it is dangerous to live alone. I don't need a gun if I got my 2 bad boys right here. I'm actually really good at fighting too, so I'm pretty sure I could beat a hoe. I'm pretty confident. But I'm also just never in situations that I will be compromised. Like, you'll never see me at bars and clubs drinking. I don't even drink in my own recreational time. Because I always like to be very aware of myself. So, I'm really smart. I think that a lot of people don't. No, I didn't fight in high school. I just took Taekwondo defense class. So I'm pretty sure I'm good at fighting. Like, I'm just confident in myself. Like, I could definitely do boxing. I'm really strong, too. I think that people are just...
Oh, boy! First sale completed! I'm gonna frame this.
Legit game. I think it's also, like, the energy you put out into the world. Like, if you're just fearful of men, that's the energy that usually men who are gonna prey on you, they want. They want you to feel like you're scared.
Did that blast affect your hearing? The bat phone is ringing.
My mom did not raise me to be a puss. I can fight. And I got a lot of rage, like, pent up from the years of dealing with harassment. So, like, if nobody in their right mind would cross me, I'm not paranoid at all, because I'm only paranoid if I'm, like, alone places and I feel like someone's, like, following me. But also, like, my dad does not play. My dad can fight too. So.
Perhaps we should consider him.
Oh, another thing too. People just wouldn't be able to find out, rather, unless they were crazy.
The pie is truly mightier than the sword.
Everything okay,
I've
sir?
already kind of leaked my address one time.
You
too.
look like you've seen a ghost.
But it's fine because I don't even go outside anyways. So what are they gonna do? Wait outside for me to never come out? I was like pulling up my tax documents and then I was pulling up my Steam and I was buying something and then I asked. At the time, nobody was really watching, I don't think, but I don't think anyone cares to like visit me in person. Unless they're crazy. But like for the most part, like chatters aren't super crazy, but like you can never be too careful, so obviously you shouldn't do that. It was an accident, but I took it off right away, so and then I deleted the pod, so I'm fine.
Right in the eye.
Yeah, one time I also had a situation, it was so funny. I like thought I stopped streaming and I accidentally like took my shirt off, but thankfully I was wearing like undergarments, so I was good. But like, oh my god. Like that's how much I stream. Like that I literally forgot. That's why I never change in front of my setup anymore because I'm just traumatized with that. I felt so embarrassed. I like caught myself and then I was like, oh my god, it's so streaming. It was so embarrassing. But, like thankfully I was wearing something underneath so I didn't like flash you guys. That would have got me banned, but like things like that where I did stupid shit on stream, but like at least now,
Yeah.
like I'm fine.
Jen,
Like,
are you okay?
I'm pretty sure that bot is deleted. I've gotten better about like when I
Can't let
end
them
my
get
live, I
away.
put my camera down, I turn off my other camera, and then I'm good using it.
Dispatch
I
says
never
they're hitting
change
spots all over town. Let's track
change
them
out
down.
bathrooms or like in places where it's
Someone needs
hidden
to
or
take that
you know
thing
where
down.
because you can't be too careful sometimes. Rockets. What's the rocket? Oh, there we go. There we go.
Back of the van's exposed. Time to reel her in.
Good. It worked.
There we go. The Fall Out Boy concert? What are you talking about?
Spotted escaping. Pursue with caution. Over.
What? Dude, I don't know how to get over there. What do you mean?
Gotta take down those vans.
Trying, bro.
Leaving the vehicle would be a bad idea.
Pulling it. There we go.
Now to deal with the other one.
Attention all officers. So,
Okay, last
we're
one.
just leaving this to Batman and Gordon, are we? Yes, sir. Over.
We don't have a problem here, do we?
Oh my god, I'm stuck. No. Also, like, my family doesn't play about me, so I wouldn't go there if I were you, but... I also...
If I let those miners
Yeah, I listen
escape,
to like a lot of true crime, and usually it's important to it's important to like stand your ground and be aggressive when you need to be.
remind me to write you.
That's
a
why I
ticket
think
later.
I've been safe throughout my entire life, is because like my mom taught me to never be like afraid. And plus, there's no reason to be afraid.
Attention all units. Reports of more mines. This time near the decaying auto dealership. Please investigate.
Because
Over.
they don't like to see me coming. I'm aggressive.
I thought I was done with these
I'll
mines.
tell them their hairlines are shooting to their fucking back, and then they will never speak to me again. You know what I mean? Like things like that. You just have to learn how to stand up for yourself.
Might want to check out the decaying
You
car
have to learn how to be
See if any
ugly
mines are
and
hiding around
just
there.
creep them out in the way that they creep you out. And then if you can out creep them, then you've done a good job. That's all you gotta do. Or just tell them you're a feminist. Sometimes that works too. And sometimes just acting like
Car
crazy too.
dealership will be the perfect place for any mines to hide their
You need to?
vans. I should go see.
Like for me, when I go to the gas station and I'm pumping my gas alone or something, I don't give a fuck. I will curse people out. Like, you don't drive up to me like a fucking weirdo creep. I'll freaking curse them out. I don't care. And then when you show them that you're gonna make a scene, they in their head they're like, okay, this girl's gonna be a lot harder to get away with whatever.
Mines
they
lurking
wanna
around the
get away with.
Duquesne dealership. Better take a look.
Thank you, Tootsie, for the press start.
Well, here we are.
Hello, eat a lot. Wait, where do I go? Right here? Where do I go? What the heck? Where are you meeting? Go to the car dealership? What? What was the point of me coming over here?
If I was driving one of those vans, a car dealership would be just the kind of place I'd hide.
Yeah, no, I don't really live in fear because, yeah, I don't know. And also, like, I listen to a lot of true crime too, so I feel like sometimes listening to that helps me to stay aware of what to look out for. To avoid. Obviously, every situation is different, you know? Every situation is different. You have to approach things very differently depending on the vibes. I'm trying to figure out how I can, maybe I fast travel here. How do I fast travel? Oh, there we go. How do I fast travel, guys? Yeah, I feel like the Obsession movie is like a good example of that. Fast travel. Thank you, Jeremy, for the super chat. We gotta go to the bridge first. And the bridge. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. W, Jeremy. Shout out, Jeremy. Okay, we're here. We need to go here. But yeah, what do you guys think of Obsession? What are your guys' theories on it so far? Oh my god, thank you for the super chat. Aw, thank you. Thank you.
You called it.
There we go,
Those
finally,
mines are
jeez.
probably hiding around here
Took me way
somewhere.
too long. Took me way too dang long.
A few of these vehicles seem kinda familiar.
Oh no, we're talking about like the
They look
movie
like they could use a
Obsession.
good
Eat a
clean.
lot.
Maybe there's
I don't know,
something
Craven right now.
nearby that can help with that.
Some freaking like fresh fruit and hot Cheetos. All I'm craving. But yeah, I think one thing that you can take away from watching true crime is usually people who, like, especially the men who decide to go that length to try to, you know, hurt women. Usually it's if you listen to a lot of true crime, I feel like it's easy to spot the red flags in the beginning. And it also teaches you what women deal with and how they end up like dying. So like a lot of the time women will die because they reject a man. So like for some women it's strategic to like never put in that position to never have to reject men. Sometimes they just avoid. That's kind of like what I do. Instead of like, especially the men that I see in person, I try not to reject them all out all the way together because at the end of the day, some of them react in a way that's death. You know, they have death on their mind. They have homicide on their mind. So you gotta be mindful of that. And sometimes, or like, let's say you're in a public area. Sometimes if you're in a public area, you can be loud and proud and just be, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the super chat as well. Shout out Jeremy for the super chat. Shout out Jeremy with the super chat. You know what I mean? You just be loud and proud. Sometimes being loud and proud can literally save your life, especially in public settings, because if this person knows that you will make a scene, then you're just not easy prey. People like Ted Bundy Ted Bundy was a serial killer, and he mainly targeted women. Small women. And one of the ways
Better
he
make
said
sure
he
there's nothing here I
chose
might
like
have
his victims was
missed.
based off of how whether or not they were gonna make a scene or not. And so something we can learn from that is being kind to men isn't always the solution. Sometimes it can also be a risk at your life. So sometimes it's important to obviously be kind to people if they're kind to you. But if it's a life or death situation, you have to put yourself first. And sometimes you gotta just curse people out so they leave you the fuck alone. You know? Men don't like women who speak up, so. But they won't kill you over that. I feel like they would kill you over rejecting them. But you cursing them out, especially in a public space, I mean, they're witnesses, so. That's why you should always go out to places if you're going out places. Be careful about, you know, being in a group. Like, let's say you're gonna go running. Instead of running on your own, join a run club. Like, there's ways to be strategic about it. Or just live in a place where they take it more seriously. But obviously, it's hard to find nowadays, huh? Hello, Prince! I'm sleepy today. I think you should be kind to everyone until they give you a reason not to be kind. So, like, for example, this guy, like, pulled up, like, right next to me in his car. He pulled up right next to me, really close to my car. And had his window rolled down. And he pulled up really close to my car. And I guess where I'm living at is, like, on the edge of, like, where I was living at before. It was on the edge of the ghetto and then more suburban area. And so that area, that gas station was a little ghetto. And that I was at. And so this guy pulls up his car. I have a better car than him, mind you. Like, and I'm not even, sorry, that sounds so weird, but, like, I have a better car, mind you. What is he coming up to me for? And he was like, said something. I couldn't hear him. It was like something about a pin. He was like, oh, let me get that pin. Something. I don't even know what the fuck that means. And I just I'm like, what do you want? I'm like, I look at him dead in the eye. Don't break eye contact. What do you want from me? What? I go, what? What do you want? And then and then I was like, yeah, run away, bitch. Run away. Because he drove away. I was like, fuck out of here. That's what you mean. That's what I mean by you need to, like, sometimes when you're out in public, like, it's good to be feminine, but don't be coy and don't be shy. When it comes to your safety, you shouldn't play about yourself. And let them know. Let them know you don't play. Because I don't know what the fuck this guy's driving up to me for. You're stranger danger, and I go, dead ass, eye contact. What? Like, what do you want? You know what I mean? What do you want? You don't have to be kind to these people because they're strangers. You don't know their intentions. I don't know why he was driving up to me. And I don't give a fuck. These guys who say, like, oh, you need to be kind to everybody. No, I don't. That'll cost me my life. And you look into true crime and you'll notice that a lot of the times when women are coy and shy and overly kind and overly compensating,
This
a lot of the
might
time
require a
that's why
closer
they die.
look.
And it's not their fault at the end of the day. But if we can prevent it by just, you don't have to be nice to them. And then he drove away. We were in a public space, so I felt comfortable. But even if we weren't in a public, it's still act like that. I don't care. These guys are fucking weird, and they come up to me, and I'm pumping my gas, minding my own business. Mind you, pumping your gas is a very vulnerable position. And it's like, why would you even come to a girl and she's pumping gas? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? If you're not paying for my fucking gas, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you need to be like. Because some of these guys, you're stranger danger. If you ain't paying for my gas, leave me the fuck alone. And even if they do pay for my motherfucking gas, hey, I don't need to speak to you. I don't need to breathe my air around you. You gotta let them know. Because at the end of the day, these people that keep telling women, oh, but you need to be kind to everybody. You need to be kind. Not when it be no, not at the ghetto gas station, okay? Ghetto gas station. They're trying to take advantage of you, and this guy, sorry, chopped his hell. Chopped his hell. No, I'm not sorry. You know what? Chopped his hell. Coming after me, not even paying for my gas, and then over here driving up to me, ghetto. Fuck out, you get like ghetto as well. And ghetto. Like a kind gentleman would have parked his car, got out of his car, approached me in a way like, hey, excuse me, I thought you were so beautiful. Do you think I can get your number? You know what? Hey, don't even pay for your gas. Let me pay you for your gas. Let me take you home on a date. Boom. That's all you had to do. Talk. Communicate. What are you doing driving up to ghetto? Ghetto. What are you doing? Grown ass man. Grown ass man, mind you. Pays for your gas even though he doesn't get a date out of it, you know? Type shit. You go up to a woman, you go up to a lady. You're like, hey, excuse me, I thought you were just so gorgeous. And I thought, do you think I can take you on a date? Let me pay for your gas. Like, obviously, think about the date, no pressure. Here's my number. Hand a paper over with your number on it. Boom. That's all you gotta do. Leave the situation. And then here's what you do. Leave the situation. You don't beg for her to get your phone number and call her right there so that way the phone number goes through and you make sure to secure her number. You're not entitled to that. So if you're a well-oriented man, you would park your dumb ass car, pay for her gas. Okay? Don't even be a cheap ass motherfucker and be like, I'm only gonna pay for your gas if I take you on a date. No. Pay for her gas. Maybe if you see some flowers at the freaking gas station, go get her some flowers. Too much work being single easier. Okay. Go live that life. Okay. A nice gentleman. And if you really want to leave a lasting impression on a woman, dress the part. I don't want to see you pulling up to the gas station in motherfucking slides and shit. Slides and baggy pants and a t-shirt. If you want girls to respect you, then you need to command respect by the way you dress. You can't be dressing all like a bum-ass motherfucker with slides on and no socks. Slides and socks on. Pulled up with your slides on. Baggy pants with the t-shirt on. Where the fuck are your nice clothes? Put your nice clothes on. That's what they're for. You want to leave a good impression on her? Then dress well. Dress the part. Don't be dressing out like no bum. She's not gonna... You dress like a bum? You know what you're telling her? You have no money. That's what you're telling her. And what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go up to her, give her a flower that you picked on the side of the road, and then hope she gives you a chance? She's not gonna give you a chance. Pay for her gas, and then give her your number, and be like, I thought you were gorgeous. I thought maybe I could take you out. Here's my number. Text me if you want to plan something. Let me know when you're free. Boom. Leave the situation. But the whip is the fit. I don't know what we're talking about. I literally just told you. If the baggy pants are over $100, then you get a pass. But I see flip-flops and socks, and you're pulling up and you're trying to hit on a girl in your dumbass car. You're too lazy to get out of the car and approach her like a real man. Also, all you have to do, give her your number, pay for her gas, and then you wait for a text and see what she says. See what she says when she's free. And if you make a good impression on her, she might just text you. Or if you don't want to give her your number, ask for her Instagram. Be like, don't be intruding and ask for her phone number right away. You can.
I should keep looking in this area until I find what I need.
Someone came up to me at the gas station in a suit. I'm not saying dress in a suit. I'm saying just dress nice. Wear something nice. Not fucking flip-flops and socks on. Where are you going? So the girl with no boyfriend or husband is giving advice to a guy on how to get a girlfriend. Correct? You're projecting, sir. Leave. Coaches don't play. It don't matter what you do, lol. If a girl is interested, she'll let you know. Okay. I mean, keep telling yourself that. I wonder why we're single. I wonder why there's a loneliness mail out there. If you heard anything of what I said and you're feeling defensive and saying, oh, it's too much work. Okay, good luck. Surely your friend, your buddy Giga Chad, who hasn't been able to keep a girlfriend since birth. Surely he's gonna give you good advice. I'm just hearing you. I'm just letting you know what would have worked better in that situation. And if you're feeling defensive about it, well then that says more about you than it does me. And maybe you need to work on yourself. It's actually insane though that like I don't even shop at Fashion Nova. But okay. Your baggy jeans and your t-shirt cost more than a girl's fashion outfit. And what about her makeup? And what about her skincare? Ooh, never thought about that. What about her hair care? What about the nails on her fingers right now? What about her shoes? Baggy jeans and a t-shirt. There's bigger issues, you know what I mean? There's bigger issues. Like girls just have so much more. We've been looked maxed. We've been investing in ourselves. You know, so when you meet a woman who invests in themselves and you're over here dressing like a motherfucking bum, unless it's like a good, nice fit and it's like actually good quality and like, you know, it's looking pretty good, then okay, that's different. But I'm talking about wearing slides and shit. Now that's where we cross the line. No girl is gonna take you seriously dressing like that. Like, I think that's one of my biggest icks in guys if they dress very bummy. That is like something I don't like. It's just the lack of effort for me. I don't like lack of effort. But I think that that's because like if you want that in your life, then you need to.
Let's roll.
I just wait for the girls to come up to me. I mean, you can do that too. Sometimes the girls will drop the handkerchief and then you've just gotta lead from there. Okay. Boom. If girls will drop handkerchiefs around you, then that's all you need. Anyway, I just thought that was weird as fuck. What am I supposed to do with you?
It seems I must build, and build I shall.
Wouldn't have to go all out to be comparable to a man. I don't know what that even is supposed to mean. Men don't have to put in much effort as women. Yeah, so it's like, that's the whole point of what I'm saying though, is like, the fact that you guys don't have to put as much effort as women do is like the whole reason why putting in effort matters so much in the first place. Plus like women like people that are similar to them. So if you see like a woman who's investing in her skincare and in her hair, her makeup, her outfit, what makes you think she's gonna want to be with some bum ass motherfucker pulling up to the fucking gas station with a motherfucking fly and then trying to hit on her at the gas station? You know what I mean? It's kind of like, if you want to date a gym rat, then you have to become a gym rat. You cannot be some weird-ass mofo that's wanting a gym rat, but then doesn't even want to go to the gym. Like, you're wanting things that you can't have. Dating in this generation has changed a lot from what it used to be. Yeah, girls are dating now for happiness. Women used to not be able to choose. So I'm really glad that there's a lot of changes. gym is for women. The gym is for everyone. The gym is for everyone. Not just for women. Lazy ass mofo wants a gym rat, can't even get himself to do what how much do you bench? Oh yeah, that's right. Who are you providing and protecting with that? This guy's trying to argue with me. Brother, you want a girl to be at the gym while you're over here on the couch eating your motherfucking whatever the fuck Doritos and shit. Extra cheese on it. Extra cheese pizza, extra cheese. And you're over here, you want a girl who's at the gym, taking care of her health, taking care of her fitness, you want her to be skinny. And you're over here, dressed in like a bum, eating your extra cheese pizza. Lock in. Lock in. Because you cannot want what you can't have sometimes. And that's why I get so frustrated with some of the guys that are into me. Because I'm like, and I'm not, okay, look, I'm not trying to say I think I'm all this in the bag of chips. But when I meet a bum-ass motherfucker who wants me, and you're over here, you're sitting on the couch, you're a bum, and you want me? What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, let's lock it. You know what I mean? I'm not, no. You know what I mean? Just absolutely not. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's like, also, why can you sit there and watch a girl work her ass off to look her best and be the best version of herself and then not want to be the best version of yourself too? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You think women have to do all the work? Is that what it is? You want to see women suffering? Is that what it is? And then you're over here just minding your own business, eating your extra cheese pizza, and then you want a girl who's working out at the gym. You want her to be skinny. You want her to have good. You want her to be skinny. You want her to have good skin. You want her to have good hair. You want her to have good genetics. You want her to have double D's and a big butt, and you're over here 2 inches. Sorry, that's me. That was too far. I was just talking about that one guy because he was just little dick energy. My bad. I'm not talking about all men. Look, if you got motion in the ocean, then hey, 2 inches you can work with, but you can work with that. But if you have 2 inches, then you need to overcompensate for something else. Overcompensate. Maybe take care of the way you dress. You know, like if you're short, maybe take care of the way you dress. There's this guy that's really short. He's like 4'9", and he's got face card never decline. You think he has that face card because he was born with it? Sure, yeah, genetics play a role, but like this guy probably puts a lot of effort in his skincare. Just saying. And his outfits, they eat, okay? He eats down with his outfits. If you guys do that and you're a short king, some girls won't mind, okay? It's like putting effort. Sometimes you have to compensate for things. Like, let's say you're tall, but then you got the freaking personality of a rock. Then you need to put effort.
Must be something
You need
I
to
can
go to
use around
therapy.
here.
You know, you need to put effort and then be the best version of yourself. So that way, you know, when you get into a relationship, you're happy. And then she's happy too. It's like, what's attractive about not putting effort in? I don't know. There's nothing attractive about that. Like, I'm sorry. You know? They will still mind with the millimeter pier. Well, the thing is some of y'all don't even know what girls actually like. And sometimes, if you know what girls like and you treat it like a video game where you're always actively trying to get better, and you actually get better at it instead of having this victim-ass mindset and then being like, I'm bronze because my teammates are bad. No, you're a bronze because team player-based matchmaking. That's why you're bad. Because you're not putting in the extra effort to be the best of the best. You're not being the 2% of players in Valorant. So guess what? You're fucking bronze. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's the reality. So if you think all girls are going to care about your height or all girls are going to care about your inches, sometimes girls care more about effort. It's literally it. Keyword effort. Oh yeah, I should pause the thing. Okay, now I'm gonna get back in the game right now. There's something in my eye. Hold on, I think I got an eyelash in my eye. Like, I can't have... Like, you know what? Like, even this goes for, like, if you want a guy who, like, does XYZ, you want a guy who's, like, who reads and stuff like that, then you have to be the type of girl who does that too. It's called the law of attraction. And it's very important. You have to be what you want to attract. Why I've been getting like eyelashes in my eyes like all day. My neighbor told me sometimes inches doesn't matter. It does sometimes to some women, but that's why you just have to go where you're appreciated. You can't be in your victim era. Like I mean, it's okay. Like, we're all victims to something, right? Like, we've all gone through shit, okay? And I'm not trying to take away from your experience. If you need to cry about it, cry about it. If you need to go to therapy about it, go to therapy about it. Like, I do that too. If I'm dealing with it, you know, whatever I'm dealing with, I go to therapy, or I talk to a friend, or I journal it out, you know? I deal with it. But go where you're appreciated. You know, like, it's like some guys just don't like peaches. But then there's someone out there who their favorite fruit is peaches. So go be where you're appreciated. Plus, some girls don't even care for that. Just be smart. Why is it when a girl is interested in me, I gotta me the conversation? I gotta what? I think it's because girls like to be pursued. And so they will give you signs that they're interested, but some girls don't feel like pursuing you in the way that you should. But I mean, that's how some girls work. Some girls don't mind making the first move because they're more bold. But I feel like most girls want to be in their feminine energy, and by pursuing her and making her feel interested, if you feel the same way, she will feel like she's in her feminine. Like, for example, like, some girls like to feel in their feminine, like taking them out on a date and making sure to initiate paying for the bill.
Suspicious about this
like,
place.
if you ever make her think for a second that you would let her split with you, she will not feel in her feminine. Well, at least this applies for some women. Some girls don't mind taking the initiative and paying for the bill. But if you want to know what a real, like, I feel like what really feminine women like, they like to be taken care of, and that's the truth. That doesn't mean they're not going to be ambitious and, like, work hard. It just means, like, for some things, especially, like, dating and stuff like that, like, some girls just want to feel like the princess treatment. That's all. They like me but want me to lead. Well, then if you don't like them, then don't pursue them. Pursue the ones that you like. What's going on? I feel like I missed something. We're just yapping. If it's not your type of girl, then move on. Most girls, I feel like, don't chase, but some do. Like, if they really like you, they'll make it clear. Maybe not by full out chasing you, but they'll probably, like, want to spend time with you a lot, especially alone, and actually, like, get to know you and, like, what you like. What advice can you give a shy guy to make his move / shoot his shot? If you're shy, well, think of it like this. Closed mouths don't get fed? Yeah, so closed mouths don't get fed. So if you want a girlfriend, you're gonna have to speak up. But you have to meet a girl who's really gonna make you get out of your shy guy era. And you don't have to do it, like, in person. Sometimes you can do it online and be like, I really want to take you out, and then take her out. And be like, okay, I made reservations for us, and then send her the party full or whatever the frick. Being shy is a turn off? No. Some girls like introverts. I don't think that's a turn off at all. Some girls, they actually like that. They would rather that than sometimes a loud personality. It just depends their personality type. Everybody's different. Everybody likes different things. But just because you're shy doesn't mean that you can't be bold and be initiative, like be, you know what I mean, like take initiative for pursuing women. Closed mouths don't get fed, remember, guys? So if you're not going out there and making it known that this woman is someone that you really like, then closed mouths don't get fed. How do I get the badge drop? You gotta either gift a sub or tier 1 sub, whichever you want. Tier 1 subs get more emotes. But if you gift one, then you'll get hit with ads from time to time. Hate your girl so she feels like the shot. What the fuck? No, do not hit women. We don't joke about that around here. Do not hit women. If you ever lay your hands on a woman, you don't deserve to be around women. I don't even think joking about that is... We don't play about that. That's not funny. Closed mouths don't get fed. Exactly. Closed mouths don't get fed. And if she doesn't like you back, then just be like, oh, okay. And then move on. Find someone who will. Find someone who will reciprocate. But there's something very interesting you guys need to pay attention to. Some girls will be interested in you, but they're not actually like serious about dating you. So just be careful of that. Don't like overly invest yourself fully. Like you can get her flowers and buy her nice things. It'll leave a good impression on her. But at the end of the day, she might not actually be interested in you. How do I use this, guys? I think it's broken, guys. What do I do? Oh, right here, right here. Why do women think good-looking men are players, though? Well, it's probably because they're insecure. I think people get... When they meet people, a lot of the time, the first impression of how someone looks like can, like... People, like, jump to conclusions a lot. Because, especially in the realm of uncertainty, a lot of people rush to figure out what you're like, or what's the outcome gonna be. People are so obsessed with the outcome, rather than, like, getting to know people for who they actually are. And so they will jump to conclusions. And, yeah, like, I mean...
Doesn't look like one of the
a lot of people that are good-looking are players. It's just depends how they are raised and their morals and what they look for and what they stand for.
Now, there's a van that looks familiar.
If someone's super quick to judge you and make out who you're gonna be, then they weren't worth your time anyways. Because why are they judging so hard before even getting to know you? Like, I've met a lot of guys who've rejected me before I even rejected them because they thought that I was out of their league. Or, like, I've had guys literally be like, oh my god, like, you're just too good for me. And a lot of them want me to, like, make them feel good about themselves. And I usually reassure them. Especially when I like them. But they end up being insecure anyways. Thanks. So, sometimes it's best to be with someone who's confident. Not insecure. Not intimidated by your looks. Because looks are just the outside. What matters is inside. You know what I mean? But I feel like girls that are small will understand that.
Quickly, Batman! After them!
Oh my god, I'm so bad. I think you shouldn't even be involved with people who are gonna judge you like that. Like, I deal with that all the time.
Squeaky clean creeps.
There we go.
So much for a clean getaway.
Calling all units. Mine sighted near Shrek's department store.
care about looks
Criminal
though.
activity reported, but might be worth
I
checking
don't
out.
think girls care about looks, but I care about looks though.
What could those
They do
bikes
care
be
about
doing
looks.
at Shrek's store?
Obviously, like, the girl needs to be attracted to you, but that's why I say you should put effort in the way you look. There's always something to improve on, you know? And not in like a, obviously, like, it depends like what you look for. Like, if you want a girl who's looking good, then you also have to look good. You can't avoid accountability just because you feel like that's how women. Oh, because they definitely do care about that too.
Those
But does it
mimes
matter
might
as
be
much? Like, if
hanging
your
around
money's
Shrek's
long?
to do a little shopping, but
Not
I doubt it.
necessarily. Some girls will go for ugly guys just because their money is good. So, because sometimes what matters more sometimes to women is about the security that you can provide. Especially if like they want to be married to you and stuff like that. They would rather be with a man who's like ready to settle down and have a family. Instead of like that's why I work out. Yeah, working out is good.
Got to get to
But like,
Shrek's.
it isn't
Not
always
just
about like
to
your
get a
body.
sale
It's
of
about the way you
mustache
dress, skincare, putting sunscreen on. I feel like that's all things that guys can do, but I feel like a lot of guys feel uncomfortable doing that stuff because they think it's something only girls should be doing, but actually it's not true. If I look bad, I don't deserve a pretty girl. Well, not necessarily, because like I said, if you have value in another area, like for example, if you have a lot of money,
Better head to
or
Shrek's and see
you know
what
you're
those
really
mimes
good
are
at
up to.
something, or you're like, some girls will be drawn to that rather than what you look like. Sometimes it's not always about looks, but yeah, if you want a pretty girl, sometimes caring about the way you look is important. But it's not just about working out. I feel like working out is just one part. But if you're working out and then you're not even taking care of your skin or figuring out like, if you're not even figuring out like your skin problems or like putting on sunscreen
I hope
religiously,
chasing those
then like,
fans wasn't some kind of diversion from what's happening at
I don't
Shrek's.
know, like little things like that is something you should think about, or like even just wearing cologne and stuff like that, or like not doing your proper research. Like, I feel like self-improvement is important. Oh yeah, 100%. But I think self-improvement can come in many different forms. It doesn't have to just be about working out. I feel like being obsessed with
There's
the gym.
another mime, and it looks like they're
Yeah, it
having a
just
few
depends on the person, though.
problems.
If you want a gym
Better
rat
investigate.
girlfriend, then she might be interested.
Talk!
Yeah,
Who
it
do you
just
work
depends.
for?
What the heck?
We haven't got time for this mime nonsense.
Hey, hang on. I'm good at these. Now that's more like it. Okay,
What?
something about a car. No, truck. Speeding towards us. Out of control? And,
I should
Oh my
have stayed
God.
on Broadway. Oh, the tragedy!
Yeah, I think the gym is good too. Okay. But yeah, it just depends. Ooh, it's Catwoman! She's so cool.
Meow.
hey, she took my grapple.
That matcha's got weird
You get
flakes
after
in it.
her, and I. You're already gone. Shut up.
Okay, now what should we do, guys? Oh, there's another cutscene. Catwoman.
Hey!
Aren't you mimes meant to be silent?
I'm not with them. And I'm guessing neither are you.
Who are you? Who's the man behind the mask?
I'm Batman. I think we can help each other.
Yeah, real
Sorry,
Joseph.
Bat Boy. I work alone.
But at the end of the day, I think an important pillar is money. lot of people are gonna need to come
On
to
second
terms with
thought,
that. Can't have
maybe I
kids if you
could
don't have
do with
money.
the extra muscle.
It's selfish. But I feel like it goes hand in hand though. Like if you're working out, taking care of your skin, smelling good, taking care of your skincare, on top of your dressing, on top of smelling good, then it'll feed into how you make money too. Because especially if you already look good. I feel like depending on your job, looking good can actually make you more money. It's kind of interesting how that works too. It is in psychology too. Like the more money, the more you can make more money by looking good too. Like what's crazy about women is women who wear makeup actually make more money statistically than women who don't wear makeup. Isn't that insane? But it's not really about like feeding into, you know what I mean? Like if you don't want to wear makeup, you don't need to. But I think it's really interesting how women make more money annually more than women who don't wear makeup. But also, you don't need makeup to make good money because there's jobs where you don't necessarily need looks. Like, so it's very conditional depending on what your job is. I don't know what it wants me to do. R? Oh, up on the left? Oh,
Door's
I'm
still
stupid.
closed.
Thank you.
Maybe I can use my whip on the spool as well. I wonder what he's got hidden behind here.
Here we go.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I know. We're gonna have to find an unconventional way out of here. You in?
Unconventional way out of here.
Keep an eye out. I'm sure we can get one of these doors open.
Don't tell me to stand up, bro. You lustful ass motherfucker. Oh, that's another thing too. You're lustful? Delete. Lustful men are very unattractive. If you can't get a hold of your lust, how are you supposed to hold a job down? How are you supposed to provide for your family when it comes time to be? Nope. Wandering eye will always keep you distracted and not on the grind. You better get a hold of that before it gets a hold of you. It's not an attractive trait to have. There we go.
Well, this looks promising.
I like playing
You
as
won't mind if
Catwoman.
anything
She's
falls
so
in my
cool.
pockets, will you? There's something about the statues in this photo.
The string's been pretty
I
good.
can feel it.
That's why I think that men who are like, oh, I prefer you without makeup. No one asked your opinion. I'm getting to the money. I'm having fun. I'm gonna wear makeup if I fucking want to. You don't own my life. You don't own me. I have my own autonomy. You know what I mean? Weirdo freaks. Well, I like you better without makeup. No one asked for your dumbass opinion. No one asked. You think I wear makeup for you? Are you serious? I wear it for myself. Thank you, Magnum, thank you for the gifted sub. Freak as always. Freak as always.
I knew I'd find something.
There's a clue?
Why would Shrek have a photo of those ugly statues right next to them?
Oh,
Rich people are
it's like a
strange.
puzzle. Okay, okay, I see. It's a puzzle, guys. What? Oops. There we go. We just have to solve this puzzle. There we go.
I have one of these too. A secret entrance to my lair. It's themed with bats, like me.
What's up, Jocelyn? How's it
Fish
going?
smell. Gross.
My streams have been pretty good.
Let's
Thanks,
show these
Beth.
mimes some real performance art.
Today, I am a bit tired though, so I might go to bed early tonight. I might not stay on for super long. Just depends. But I've been really enjoying Lego Batman. It's fun. But I get kind of distracted with like the topics that we talk about. I need to log in. The game is really fun. I like it too. Me too, me too. I hope you guys like the badge too. The badges. Oh my god, guys. So today, I'm like, so sometimes on the side, like as a side gig, I'll do like basically I'm like a private shopper. I do private shopping for people. And so I just buy them stuff, especially in like richer neighborhoods. They tip really well, so I like doing it as like a side gig if I ever need extra cash. And I kid you not, guys, this guy got a whole ass bottle of whiskey. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you ordering a bottle of whiskey? I thought it was funny. Like when I went to checkout, everyone was like looking at me like, what is this grown ass, or what is this like little ass girl with a big bottle of whiskey? It was funny as hell. They took pretty well.
More mimes. Why are they after you?
We get out of here? Maybe we'll get your answer.
Yeah, I like it because like I'm an introvert, so like when I do other jobs besides streaming and content creation, I prefer jobs that are very private and like no least amount of social interactions. I don't like dealing with social interactions, so sometimes it's nice. Like, it's a good introvert job, but the only thing I don't like is, like, using my gas in my car. Like, it will wear and tear on your car, driving a lot. I need to get new tires, too, guys. Oh my god, how did I die? I don't think I have a favorite game. I'm an introvert. You can figure out if you're an introvert or extrovert if you take the personality test. It's like a 16 personality test, something like that. It's called MBTI. It's very popular in places like Korea. It's very popular.
Of course, Max
It's
left
called MBTI.
upstairs.
My MBTI is
Shall we then?
INTJ. So I'm like an introvert. I'm really good at like customer service jobs. So I think that's why I'm a good streamer in some ways, because even though I'm not the most social, I think that's the only thing. I feel like I thrive in places where I interact with people because I feel like I know how to talk to them, sort of. Like, there's some times where I get a little bit, like, aggressive or mean, but it's just to the assholes,
I thought we
you
had
know?
to hurry.
Cause I'm a young hoe. I'm a young hoe. It's like a meme right now. Yeah, what do you guys think about the Lego Batman so far?
How cute.
You guys like it?
Are they gonna be okay?
I love it too.
Oh, the cat should be fine.
It's so freaking good.
Looks like our ride may be over.
Hello, Jesse.
Come on, Bat Boy.
It
Get
does.
us
It's
moving
very
again.
nostalgic. It reminds me of the
It's
Lego Star Wars we were
Batman.
playing. Look for a way out. Okay.
The mechanics for the elevator should be through this wall. Just need to get to them somehow.
Oh, explosive. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. Just got some wings and pizza. Oh, I just had some wings. Gaming is addicting. That's true. Hi, brother. It is. Yeah, it is quite addicting, guys. You gotta be careful. I think if you are gonna do gaming, think of it like productive gaming. If you're gonna treat it like a hobby, then just treat it like a hobby and do it whenever you want a time to relax or chill.
We'll be fine.
Or connect with
I
other
think.
friends, like as a social. I feel like gaming is a very social hobby. Oh my god. I'm getting phantom pain from this.
I thought cats always landed on their feet.
Oh, shush.
Am I a Batman or
There's an
Superman
exit
fan?
this
I would
way.
say like
Let's
more
keep
Batman,
moving.
but I do like the
Don't worry.
Spider-Man
I'll take
franchise,
care
the
of that
Superman
vent.
franchise. What MBTI are you guys? You guys should go take your MBTI test and then let me know your guys' MBTI. It's like a really popular thing in some areas, and like some people will be like, oh yeah, I don't get along with this MBTI or whatever. It's like pretty cool. Hello Eric, how's it going? Thank you guys for all the gifts today and all the subs. I appreciate it. You guys unlock some really cool emotes when you do sub tier 1. So definitely consider it.
My muscles won't fit through
What
that.
do I look for in a relationship? I don't talk about
I
my
think it's
personal
time I called in a
relationship preferences
friend.
on here.
Did you just
Oh, I can
summon
become a cat.
How observant of you.
I only
scratch
give
their
like
back,
relationship
they scratch
advice
mine.
mainly because I feel like a lot of people ask sometimes based on what I think, based on from a girl's perspective and like what girls look for, but I don't ever answer what I personally look for.
A
Because
band of highly
it's not
trained
really
feline
relevant.
companions that can complete covert operations.
Yeah.
A Batman
These little guys know all
badge.
kinds of tricks.
I don't like getting too personal. Well, sometimes, but oh, the coal kitty is so cute. I might have to gift. Yeah, the Batman badge is low-key fire. If you guys have the Batman badge, go ahead and flex it. Also, if you're like, what chats are you reading? I am streaming on 3 different platforms right now, so that's why we're reading several different chats right now.
Definitely an ambush.
Apparently we have drops on the purple. You guys should definitely tune in, especially if you want some of these drops. If you got Lego Batman early, you get drops by watching me on purple. I knew I remembered you from somewhere. Wait, Catwoman is so cool when she's doing her little animations. Yeah, the Batman badge is low-key kind of tough. Like, it's been really popular. Everybody's been gifting subs this past couple days for... Did I do something different with my hair? Yeah, I have like a Dyson dupe, and I used that today after I took a shower. And so it makes my hair look really voluminous. I seen you a long ass time ago where you did 8 Hell of Pomegranate. Yeah. This is my game. You've discovered my gaming channel. This is my gaming channel. I'm trying to post like consistently on this channel, but it's really hard to get videos out. I have long ass VODs I need to edit. You can either tier 1 sub or you can gift a sub to someone. If you are gonna give somebody, I recommend gifting people that are already in chat that don't have a sub, so that way they don't need to go with all the ads and stuff and deal with the ads. You're on YouTube and Purple? Which other one are you on? TikTok as well. I just can't say Purple because Purple's name. Because sometimes TikTok gets a little jealous and they don't allow us to get put into the FYP if we talk about certain other platforms. That's why we have code words, but sometimes I think they're even catching on to us saying Purple, so we might get taken off the FYP for that. Oh my god, look at the cat! The cat is so cute, guys! Wait, right here. I am really tired because I've been up since 7 a.m. How do I use my whip again? I don't know why I can't do my little... The game's audio design in this game is very high quality. Like, you could tell that the game was very well made and the audio quality is very good. Did I finish Alan Wake? No, not yet. I'm a night person. I don't really... I used to kind of be a night owl in some ways, but I've been waking up early because my sleep schedule is all over the place. You need to get some sleep. Yeah. You know why? Okay, there we go. We can go in here as the little cat thing, and then we can probably... Oh, here we go. Perfect. What did I just press? Which one did I unlock? Okay, what the... Oh my god, Mason! Thank you for the gifted sub.
Mason gifted a tier 1 subscription to Rikezan.
Merry Crumps. Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler. Eat? What is there to eat? You need... Yeah. Wait, where do I go next? W gifted sub, thank you. Yeah, I should get sleep soon. I'll probably go to bed at like 12. Why is it telling me? I need to go. You guys, why can't I use my lasso right here? Oh, it's because I need to switch between the two. Here we go. I see, guys. I see. Okay. There's a cat door we can go through. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Looks like your cat hit a roadblock.
Roblox?
Oh no, Miss Kitty knows how to handle herself.
Oh, you can meow?
So
The Batman badge is so cool, guys. I like the cat. I wish they had a Catwoman badge. Oh, shoot. This guy's fighting us. Hold on, we gotta fight him. Did go to your hair. Oh, thank you. There seems to be many puzzles in this game. I used to look up the answers. Oh. It's probably because the matcha's wearing out. There's still something in my eye. Hold on. Let me get a mirror. I think I have like a hair lash in my eye or something. Let's see. I swear I have an eyelash in my eye, but maybe it's like all the way, like. Sometimes it be getting stuck. I don't know, maybe it's like. But you know what we need to do today before going to bed? Oh my god, I was so productive today, guys. My eyes are really red though today. I don't know why. Probably because like I think
nothing
the
else
sun
around.
just
Must be near that sign. Just need a way up. There's a vent behind that big sign. But how do I take it down?
I think the reason I seem charismatic is because, like I said, I have a lot of experience in customer service, so it's not that I have a problem like speaking. I feel like online, especially streaming, you're pretty much in your own room by yourself. Like, you might be connecting with people online. Like, there's people watching me right now. But like, it doesn't feel real. I didn't go to dance class. I'm gonna go, I think, soon. Soon. But
Maybe I have time for this game.
boom. Easy. Oh, we get the red block. I think you got cross-eyed. What? I think on stream it doesn't feel real when people are watching me. So I've kind of gotten used to it. But like there was one time I was at like at a dream hack a long time ago. And then I was streaming and some people like were lurking in front of me and I was streaming, like the setup was like this and then the audience is like in front of you or whatever, like the audience is in the stages and all that. And there was like two guys that came by and like were watching my gameplay, watching me stream from DreamHack. And then it was so weird. I got very awkward. It was like uncomfortable. What's my dream job? I feel like when you say what your dreams are and your goals, I feel like when you say them, they don't come true. Because you can say a whole bunch of shit and never do anything to get it done. So that's why you shouldn't share with people your goals. You should just keep it to yourself, because if you tell people what your goals are, your brain releases this chemical like the dopamine from telling people what your dream is, almost like you've achieved it already, instead of like doing the action to get it done. And so that's why you shouldn't really let your dopamine go free. Because sometimes, I'm gonna go this way. Because sometimes, also it's less likely to come true. I think that's why you should just write down your goals instead and then keep it to yourself. I don't know, that's just me. I'm good. I think instead of talking about what your goals are, you should talk about like what makes you happy. What am I supposed to do here, guys? I'm confused. Oh, I see. And we gotta switch to a lasso. Right? Wait, what's this one? Or maybe that's the bat. Yeah.
That vent looks like our best way through. Let's move.
Here we go. I want to try it. It's pretty good.
Here. Can you do that?
Guess we'll find out.
You know what I noticed makes me happy? Staying far away from men. Matcha makes me happy. Taking men's money too makes me pretty happy. Because I'm a young hoe.
Where do you find this many mimes?
Taking men's money! In my villain arc.
I just love a big, strong man who's not afraid to show it to someone.
My goals and dreams. Being a young hoe. I'm serious. My heart. Making men mad from scratch. Taking their money and then leaving.
Work together here. Can you do that?
Guess we'll find out.
Hashtag woman in male field. Looking hot. Looking hot for the girls and the gays. Being around women. You know, and I was like, want to know a funny story time, guys? Like, so one time, I was working at this restaurant, and one of my friends, she's like bi, and I had another coworker that was bi as well, and they were like trying to figure out if I was straight or bi, and so one of the questions that they asked was if I like Taylor Swift. And I thought it was so funny. And I honestly felt like really flattered. Like, I'm not flattered when guys like me, but when girls like me, I'm so flattered. Like, I'm just so happy that like girls like me. I only care about girls. Cause I'm a young hoe. That's my new stim, guys. That's my new stim. Cause I'm a young hoe. And honestly, like, my coworkers were really chill, but like, I was there to work, girl. So I was like, girl, let's lock it. I do like Taylor Swift. But like, I'm not like super addicted to her music. Like, I'm not like an Omega fan. Like, I'm definitely a fan, but not like an Omega fan. I don't think I've ever gone to her concert. I feel like Omega fans be going to her concerts religiously, right? But yeah, so I thought it was funny. They were like trying to figure out if it was straight or bi. But at the time I was like literally like 19. So I was like, what the hell? Like, I'm just here to work, girl. Let's lock in, you know. Appreciate it though. I've had some girls like me where it's like, it's nice, but just don't cross the line. Like, don't be like a man and be like harassing me and stuff. I've had like a few times where girls kind of like sexually harass me. Only a few times, like it's so rare, but yeah. Don't be like a man. Like, you know?
Just keep coming. You have to get out of here fast.
We blow open the
You
front
know?
doors and
Don't be desperate. You're the prize still, even as a bi woman or gay woman, you know? I feel like that energy is just so repelling too. It's like being desperate for a relationship is so repelling. Or like, I think people more so like kind of like will like a girl because of like the validation that comes with it. And what I've noticed is sometimes like I'll attract guys that have daddy issues because I tend to get a lot of attention from guys. But like not the good one. Uncharted, they give it a tier 1. And so sometimes, thank you for the gifted sub, Alexis. Thank you, and thank you, Uncharted, for the tier 1. Let's go. W freaking subs. W's in the chat for the subs, guys. I'm a young ho. No, blah, 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 blah. I'm a young ho by choice. I'm a young ho. It's just like a common phrase that the girls use. Oh, I hope you like the badge, Alexis. Oh shoot, I'm about to die. I hope you guys like the badge. And I hope you like the emotes, Uncharted. Oops, shoot. Level 1 hype train, guys. 4 more minutes until the hype train. And so if you want to keep it going, make sure to keep gifting and giving
We need to work together here. Can you do that?
guess we'll find out.
But like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes it's good to have like not nonchalant energy, but like just don't be desperate. Guys. Desperation is the ultimate repeller. Be what you want to attract. You know? So if you want to be a young ho, be a young ho. Good night, Solo. New subler, I'm a young ho. Oh my god, yes. Wait. There's this girl and she says that all the time, and she's like, her content is like sometimes like hating men, but like in a funny way. Like she'll joke about men that cheat or something, and like she'll make like funny skits where she's like basically like mocking like men who after they got cheated on, and it's like the man crying. And I saw her at a party one time. She was so sweet. She's like such a girl's girl. And she'll just say stuff like that. She'll be like, I'm a young ho, or like one time she made a video like a gay son or thought daughter, and she said, well, don't give me a straight man, child. Don't give me a straight man. I thought it was so funny. I thought it was so funny. It's just jokes, but it's kind of funny, like how mad she gets people, and it's just you know, it's just troll. Like it's just a rage bait man at that point, you know. And it works, right? Because she makes so many of those people mad, and it's just funny. Okay, finally got a heart. There we go.
Upstairs. I bet it was cheaper.
Wow, that was a lot of work. Because we're playing on the hardest difficulty, guys. Don't get it twisted though. Like we love a good gentleman, okay? We love a good gentleman.
Will help us smash those doors
but
open.
She says stuff like that. She's like, oh, like I'm just a young hoe, or like, or she'll say something like, hey, where my munch at? Like she said, where my munch at? She's like, where my munch at? And I just think it's so freaking funny. Where my munch at? It's just like, it's funny because like, that's also another way to like deter men. Like being kind of like, some men don't like overly promiscuous women. And so sometimes talking about sex will like be like, especially if they're like a red pill, like a red pill like weirdo freak that like wants you to be as close to a child as possible. Like they will get mad when you start joking about being a, like they will get mad when you start joking about being a young hoe or like joking about your sex life. It's so freaking funny like how mad you can get them sometimes. Just by being like fake overly
Where there's a lock, there's a
promiscuous,
key.
even if it's
Keep
like
looking,
just a joke
so
at the end of
we
the day.
snatch the prize first.
Don't leave any block unturned.
Don't call yourself a hoe at all. It's not in a derogatory way, Babylon. It's not like a degrading way. It's just more like as a joke. Thank you, Zombie, for the gifted sub.
All we need to get through that door
92%
is
for the
in
hype
here.
train.
I
Don't
know
worry, we
it.
don't need to get level 2 hype train, guys. I'm happy with level 1. I think we've had more than enough subs too. But yeah, the way to continue them is by gifting more if you want to, but I'm not quite sure. Oh shoot, I can drive around? Whipping the Batmobile miniature. You got your Batman badge? Oh my gosh, everybody's getting their Batman badge.
Nothing else around. Must be near that sign.
I love it.
Need a way up.
I need to get it too, but I've just
Let
been
me
slacking.
guess. You think we should check the whole room top to bottom?
I was talking to a woman in a mental dating app. We can only connect through Press Community, and it got boring real quick. Yeah, well, I mean that's dating apps for you. But I mean, honestly, like sometimes you just need to mash people's freak. But it's gotta be love, though. Like, if you're looking for love on an app, I feel like I've heard success stories on Hinge, but you gotta be careful. Because, I don't know, I'm not sponsored by Hinge or anything, but I've heard, like, some success stories. But, like, if I were you, I would go on a dating app that's, like, not very serious. Because I heard that there are just, like, a lot of people just trying to get laid. And I feel like for women especially, like, I remember Share7 said something about how, like, when you are putting yourself on these apps, it's kind of like putting yourself on clearance as a woman. And you don't ever want to, like, put yourself on clearance. I think sometimes meeting good men is not online. Sometimes it's in person. Like, I've only met a few good men online. But it's rare. Where the heck do I go? Time to order pizza. I know, I want some pizza too, guys. Oh my god, wait, some pizza would be fire right now. I'm trying to eat healthier though. Like, we've been eating more kava lately. I'm in my skinny girl era. Skinny queen. But like, at the same time, I'd be eating my In-N-Out burger here and there. And In-N-Out's not like super fattening though, but like, I think you should just eat when you want to eat, girl. Ooh, cauliflower pizza. That's smart, that's smart. Hello. Hi David, hi Sam. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing amazing. I'm glad to hear. I'm good too. I've been chilling. I've been really enjoying the Batman stuff. It's really good. It's really good quality as well. Oh, we gotta go up there. How do I get through? Oh, we can't get out?
Perhaps I can build something
we gotta
here.
build something. I don't have a key. Where the hell am I gonna... I didn't play Arkham Knight. Arkham... I think I only played like one Batman game, but I have no clue which one it was. I think it's in my Steam somewhere. Hold on, let me check. Love the Batman. I'm glad. Yeah, and then I believe there's also some other badges too. Let me see. So according to my imager, so there's also this controller stand. If you guys get the game, there's the controller stand and the drinks fridge. You get the drinks fridge by watching for 30 minutes, and then the controller stand for 1 hour. Boom. If you get the game. Oh, there's the key. Wait, I see it. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. I see. You're playing Asylum at the moment. Why are you skeptical? Having some good combos? Yes. Got the kitty. Cats can't collect items. What? Why not? What am I supposed to do? Good night, Crave.
Oh, sounds like my pretty kitty's got something nifty.
My pretty kitty's got something nifty. The voice acting is so top tier.
Good girl.
Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff.
Your whip should provide enough momentum to wind the spring, and you get the gist.
Oh my god, that scared me. Oof. There we go. Okay. Oh, now I can build something. Boom.
We won't find a front door key laying around. But this amplifier, at the right levels and pitch...
Roof, roof, roof. You know,
right
that's one way to deal with it, guys.
just about
Dealing with the
anything.
weirdos, start
It's
barking
two
at them.
frequencies, though.
I'm gonna lose my voice, though. This is me when men leave me the fuck alone. My bad. This shit corny as hell, but I love it. To be corny is to be free, guys. Thank you, Quan, from the army. No way. We're rock and rolling and beating these freaking... We're beating these... What are they called? Mimics? What are they called, guys? Mimics? Mimes. Memes. Mimes. Mimes. Mimics. Can you blame me, chat? I'm just a young ho.
Was that really necessary?
Liven up, Batty. We have a date at the zoo.
What did she say?
The zoo?
Need to
Why
drop
did
in
this
on
turn
an
into Guitar
old
Hero?
friend.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Penguin. Pinguino. 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 Pinguino, por favor. Pinguino. Yeah, we finished it. Hear me roar. Okay, should we play more, guys, or should we play something else? Also, did you guys see my new dance cover? Go like and subscribe. I'm feeling kind of tired. I had a long day. I'm like kind of like, I want some snacks. Man, when I was at the store, I should have picked up some snacks. All I picked up was some... Should we play another chapter? Oh my god, Loki! Thank you for the super chat!
You're trying to be the Catwoman to my Batman. Cool
What?
face emoji, cool face emoji, cool face emoji. Speaking silhouette emoji, eagle emoji,
Eagle emoji,
eagle
eagle emoji.
eagle emoji, eagle emoji,
Eagle
broken heart
emoji, eagle
broken
emoji.
heart emoji,
Broken heart emoji. Thank you. I'm getting tired, guys. Sleeping stream! No, I'm just kidding. Okay, how about we play one more chapter? Look at the purple retro Batman. Hey, how do I change my skin to that? I am feeling kind of hungry. I do have some chicken. I do have some chicken wings right here. You know how I've been feeling lately? I've been feeling like a young hoe! Oh my gosh. Wait, a Batman movie might. Where can I watch Batman? Can I watch it on YouTube? Because I'm not trying to subscribe to any more, like, subscription sites. Like, I'm fed up, you know? Where is it?
You're such a Roblox schooner iPad Sigma edit kid.
How did you know? Heavy on that Roblox. iPad kid. I did do edits when I was growing up, but like not like those like music edits, but I did like edits of like gameplay and stuff. Okay, we'll play one more. You get
This
HBO?
old friend.
Oh god.
You believe they're behind the mime
Thank you for the
attacks?
super chat.
You'll have to wait and see.
Shout out. What's your name? Oh, let me figure out what this guy's name is real quick. Hold on.
But look at you.
The low-key
becoming
police
even more of a
officer.
hero every
Police
day.
officer.
I
Thank
can help
you
you out a little
for.
bit with that. You'll find races all around Gotham. Try to keep your times
Thank you
down.
for the super
Good
chats.
luck.
HBO Max is like, isn't it like $20? How much is HBO Max? Oh, it's like, okay. Standard without ads is $18.49 a month.
Come in, anyone on patrol. Assistance needed in Old Gotham North. Criminals are trying to take someone's stuff. Not cool. Over.
JJK? What is JJK? I was like looking at the soju.
Do the Roblox smile face.
These chicken wings are freaking fire. Like, they look good on the outside. And I cooked them in our air fryer. Guys, I'm a chef. Who needs Wingstop when you have this? I just need to get some lemon pepper rum and 2 lemons. Cut that hoe in half. Boom. Lemon pepper wings at home. Because it comes with the seasoning on the side. You don't even need to put the barbecue, but the barbecue sauce is really good. Like, these chicken wings are freaking delicious. Yeah, you know what I realized, guys? Okay, let's lock in and focus on the game. Sorry. I realized, like, I need to take more breaks from streaming. Like, and do stuff for me that makes me happy. Whether it's going to Pilates or, you know, taking a walk.
Alert message
Thank you, Zombie, for the tip. Thank you for the 1848 tip. Is that for HBO Max? Oh, thank you. Okay. I'll get HBO Max, and should we have a Batman movie night in the Discord? See, y'all missing out if you don't join the Discord, because we have movie nights almost every night. Duh. Thank you. That is so generous of you. Oh yeah. Batman and pizza tonight. Okay, I'm getting it now. Oh, I gotta put my state. Hold on. Ow, my stomach. Can't believe you eat in your bedroom. It's okay. Oh, shoot. I'm logged into Larissa's PayPal again. How the heck did I log out?
Anyone on patrol. Assistance needed in Old Gotham North.
Oh, there we go.
Citizen is being held by
Dude,
bad
I know
guys.
I'm logged into
Approach
Larissa.
with
Oh,
caution.
it's because I think I set up her PayPal stuff for her. Oh my god, that reminds me. We need to play Overwatch with Larissa. Oh my god, stop. Aww. Thank you. It's fine. Eating in your room is top tier. I also just don't like eating at my dinner table. Because I like to limit social interaction as much possible with sometimes my dad and I argue. So. I'm good. Thank you, DJ, for the 10 jewels. And I just like to take space, you know? Loving him from a distance. Love him, though. He's the GOAT, but sometimes he's got an attitude with me, you know? Yo, some spaghetti would be fire. Also, I just like eating on stream because what's gaming without a snack, you know? Okay, y'all, I go and I wash my hands real quick, and then we continue gaming for like about 20-30 minutes. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I remind myself so much of my like aunt and my mom, like when they were younger. They both looked very like similar to me. Sometimes, especially like my hair and stuff, is very like them. So sometimes I'll look in the mirror as I'm getting older and I just see myself in them. It's so weird. That's genetics for ya. Oh no, I'm gonna get the hiccups again. I've been getting the hiccups all day today. Where are I? Did y'all see the new Xbox? Nope. Hamburguesa. You know what movie I really want to watch? The Pink Panther. Oh, that made me realize, like, we finished Subnautica 1 so fast. Like, that was a good world. That was a good, like, freaking world, and it was such a good experience. Subnautica 1, I feel like, was a little bit scarier than Subnautica 2. That reminds me, we need to finish Subnautica 2. Oh shoot, but yeah, like I was doing like some side gig and then this guy ordered a freaking full ass whiskey bottle. I was like, I want to be on this guy's timing. I just don't really like getting drunk on stream or anything. Like if I do drink, it's like a soju bottle because like you're still in control of your, like soju isn't super strong alcohol, so, and it tastes good. It's a bit dangerous. But, like, I feel like I can handle my soju, like, as long as I don't drink the entire bottle. If I drink the bottle here and there, it's fine.
Is anyone out there?
The only thing about alcohol, though, is it ages you. So, like,
give me a hand,
girl, I'm gonna stop producing collagen when I turn 25. Like, do I really want to take that risk? Stop producing collagen.
Can you help me out?
I don't want to
Please?
age. She is trapped under that sign. Let's help her out.
Hey, can you get this thing off me? Thank you.
Yeah, some scary movies would be fire.
Yay!
Do they have any scary movies on HBO Max?
Thanks for the rescue.
Wait, okay, we do
The
one
animals
Batman
have
movie
gotten
and then
out,
we do a scary
my friend
movie.
Can help.
I love scary
Problem
movies.
is, he's stuck in that pipe.
My favorite. I get actually scared though. What might help with my wrist? What? Zoo worker? Uh-oh. My wrist is not hurting. Is it hurting? Party select? Oh. Collagen? Like the powder? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Helps the joints, skin, hair, nails. Oh, like a collagen supplement maybe? I mean, I'm taking like vitamins right now that have collagen. Let me see how much collagen it has. Maybe that's why my skin has been so plump and juicy lately. And the skincare. We've been on that skincare grind. Okay, guys. 50 milligrams of collagen. Because I'm a young hoe. Need my collagen because I'm a young hoe. Supports metabolism because waste gone. Daddy, post for me. Ass, fat, slim, thick, no tummy. That's a TikTok meme. That's how you can tell I'm chronically online. I just start spitballing memes every single stream. No, 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 don't do this. I thought we were having a good day. Did you guys see Obsession? It was so good. I love scary movies, guys, but like I was sweating in my seat. Like my palms were sweating. That's how like nerve-wracking it was. I hate that. I hate that. What is this for? Dice. You're down for a movie after this? Okay, bet. Make sure to join the Discord, guys. Exclamation point Discord in the chat. In case you get lost. Oh my god, you know, I just realized the bat freaking thing in the freaking sky. Okay, wait, let's focus on the story, sorry. I'm officially sick with shivers and body ache. I'm cooked. Oh no. I hate being sick. Oh, we have to talk to the zookeeper. Brother, like, how am I getting this distracted? Hold on. How do I get out? Yeah, Obsession was really good. Select.
Here's the plan.
Oops, I just skipped this.
Oh, by the way, there's a loose polar bear nearby.
Oh.
Think you can put a tracker on it? Thanks.
Why is there a loose polar bear?
Polar bear? So much for easy peasy.
Why is there a loose polar bear?
You want it? You got it.
How am I gonna put a tracker on it? Oh my god, he's gonna fight me now. No, don't fight me. Ow!
Now's our chance.
Attach the tracker.
Tracker's
there
up
we
and
go.
running. That could have gone a lot worse.
Okay, he almost hurt me. This is like watching a movie though, right guys? Which Batman movies do you guys recommend we watch? I really want to watch another horror movie, guys. Is this internet? Is this internet? What? Yes, this is the internet. Old to new. Okay, old to new. Got it. You liked the emotes, chef? So yeah, guys, if you gift the heart me, enjoy the team. You can get Noble, thank you for the gift this sub. You can get a cute little emotes that you can type in the chat. So whenever something funny happens, you put the laughing one. If something angry happens, you put the angry one. Thank you for the gifted sub, Noble. I hope you like the badge. Thank you. You're studying for midterms? Oh my gosh, good luck. I always hate midterm season. Or like even or
If
just
you
finals.
find any animals in the
Final
city,
season sucks.
I don't understand how they all got out. Everything was fine.
We're almost
And the
close to our
power
sub
was
goal
suddenly-
finished, guys. Let's go.
I'll get the maintenance hatch open.
Why don't I go live on my
case you
main?
want to check things
Because
out.
that channel
Arctic
is
World was condemned months
male
ago.
gaze, absolutely not.
Something fishy is going
So
on.
we focused on the female gaze on that platform. This platform is more so focused on the male gaze, but in a constructive way. We're still gaming, being ourselves, and the girls are welcome
Maybe
here.
Catwoman
always.
can help here.
But this one, obviously gaming attracts more men, so I like to keep my channels separate. Between... Oh, I need to be Catwoman. Okay, how do I switch to Catwoman again? I forgot.
I like to drive, but
Guys.
this isn't the time.
Oh my god, Zombie! Thank you for the gifted sub! Oh my god, we're 2 subs away from our sub goal, guys. Thank you. Do I get more viewers on there? I don't know. I don't really keep track of my viewers like that. I don't really care to look at it, because if I look at it, it'll sometimes ruin my mood. I try not to focus too much on statistics. I will only look at the analytics like after stream. Oh, there we go.
My claws can cut through this easily.
Okay, cut the glass, cut the glass. Ooh. Ooh. I love that it's Legos. Okay, start the mission. Here we go. Hello, Sam. Depends the platform, but yeah, consistency is good. Yeah, sometimes I don't look at it, sometimes I do. It just depends. But I know sometimes on TikTok we get taken off
So
that
why
by
are
just
we
for like
here?
simple stuff.
I don't see any sign of those mimes.
This was Penguin's hangout before he started running for mayor.
Oswald Cobblepot. But he was
Sometimes
just
we get
attacked
good
at City
views,
Hall.
sometimes it depends.
That slimeball probably staged the whole thing. I just
Guys, for
know
all
he's got my
support
loot.
day. Oh, look at Catwoman. She's so cool.
Loot.
Sorry. My hard-earned loot.
I do. My eyes are a little bit.
Cobblepot's not short on cash, though.
My eyes are a little bit dry.
Call it feline intuition. That slippery
Feline
sleazebag is
intuition.
definitely in charge of those mimes.
Saying Shadowban is not real. Your content is either shit
Scrimped on the edge of
or if you got Shadowban, it's only if you did something wrong or like broke the rules.
Looks
It
like
got
we'll have to
banned.
bypass the security gate to get inside.
Got suspended.
Leave it to me. These
Shadowban
claws
is a myth.
aren't just for show.
Content's just ass. Like it may not be ass. Like it may
This
not be
place
ass
looks
to
like
you,
it hasn't been used in years.
but it's ass to your
Oh,
audience.
it's being used all right. As Penguin's musty old lair.
Reapply my lip liner every 5 seconds because I'm a young hoe. I like exercising, and why? I do like exercising. Mainly because I like to look in the mirror and see that my waist is snatched as hell because I'm a young hoe. Snatched. Also because it's part of working out is a part of being an idol.
Did Penguin really think putting the override switch up there would stop me? Oh, what's the matter, Batboy? Didn't have the time to get your nails done?
I'll stick with my back claw. Thanks.
I feel like Catwoman and Batman like they just go together so well.
Breaking in is always the easy part.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Maybe it's good to you, but ask to them.
Welcome to Arctic World,
That happens.
where there's frozen fun for everyone.
Security's a bit tight in here.
Kiss the gloom and gray goodbye. Rose, the spectacular performing seal, is back for another series of unforgettable shows. Visit the amphitheater today.
Something made that sound. I have my own sidekicks to help me.
Are these penguinos like coworkers? What are these? We're gonna do a bunch of fighting. Oh my god, they sounded the alarms. W subs. A young ho. I'm a young ho. Part of idle training is like exercising. Like you don't just learn how to dance, you learn how to work out your entire body. And I'm not like super dedicated like bodybuilder gym. Bro, Timber's pissing me off. Especially if they make their whole personality the gym.
There must be a way to turn off this pesky ice machine.
But if they have more depth than just the gym, then that's good. If they make their whole entire personality the gym, it's weird. I feel like a lot of guys think that girls just like buff men, and that's all that they have to do.
Batman unsupervised for too long.
It's not the truth. It's fake news. I mean, some girls like a good buff man, but like he has to be emotionally intelligent, otherwise he's unattractive. They say.
Oh.
Get wrecked, kid. Oh my god. Oh shit is falling, sorry. Am I a toxica? It's a negative stereotype placed on Latina women. That's another unattractive thing about men. When you stereotype women, it's really unattractive.
Bet I could slink through that vent up there, but I'll have to reach it first.
Am I toxic or am I speaking facts? No es un estereotipo, pero no son todas.
This door looks awfully climbable.
Los
but
hombres
not without a little
groseros y pinche cabrón, groseros los hombres no me gusta, me encanta dinero, solo dinero, todos los días.
Could you
Los
give a
hombres,
hand? Maybe with that little lever
dinero,
there.
mucho gusto. Yes, it is. It's un stereotype. Yes, it's a stereotype, bitch. Pinche cabrón. No mames. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, leave me alone. What about me streaming on here makes you think in your little puny brain that you have a chance? Get a grip on your life. Get a grip. I'm playing Lego Batman. Let me enjoy my Lego Batman for once in my fucking life. No, it's not true about us. Stop making weird ass stereotypes and leave us the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm just here to play Lego Batman, guys. Okay. And it's not a good stereotype. It's like it's like saying women are not good at driving when that's not even true. That's just a stereotype because you're a misogynistic asshole. Wait, what are saying these things? Wait, what are saying those things? Some weird ass guy just came in here and he's like stereotyping me. Stop stereotyping me, bitch. I'm a young ho. Hello, Blocky. Thank you, Aimer, for the panther paws. Like, what is your like what? And that's another thing too. I want to ask, what is content creators' issue with being like, well, I'm a content creator too, so I have a chance, right? No, none of y'all have a chance. None of y'all have a chance. I'm a bad bitch for myself, and I'm a bad bitch, and I'm not gonna get with any man, cause none of y'all deserve me anyways. Unless you give me like $500,000. If you give me $500,000, maybe I'll think about giving you an ounce of my time. Cause I'm a young hoe. Cause I'm a young hoe. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Friend zone. But it's cool though. We can be friends. You guys want to be friends? We can be friendly friends. We can be friendly friends though. But not in the way you think. We're gonna be friendly friends, and here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna play Subnautica 2, and that's all we're gonna do. Or we're gonna not play Subnautica 2. You gotta be good at the game that we're playing, and then you gotta teach me how to play the game, and then you're not gonna get anything out of it. We're just gonna play the game. And then the guy's gonna try to flirt with me, and then I'm gonna be like, wait, so how do you do this? Oh, wait, so, how do you... And then I'm gonna switch the subject. None of y'all getting shit from me. Look out. Conniving, energy taking. Y'all are literally the gold diggers. Y'all are the gold diggers that you are scared of. You're scared of gold diggers? No, you're the real. You're the gold digger.
That could be just the boost I
You're
need.
looks digging. That's what you are. Looks digging. Let them send you money and then get blocked right up. Exactly. Because I'm a young hoe. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. Oh. Wait. Okay, I see. Thank you for the juice, Aimer. Let them carry me. Let them carry me in Marvel Rivals, and then block their ass. When they start flirting with me, change the subject. Ruin the mood. Do what you gotta do to lock in. We should listen to Ice Spice, and then Megan Thee Stallion afterwards, and then they're gonna be like, oh my god, listening to this type of music is a red flag. Good. I wanna be a red flag in your book. That's the goal. Thank you for the little crown.
Keep an eye on things while I prowl around, okay?
Who is shouting in chat, guys?
I'm Batman. Vigilance is my middle name.
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Anyway, on a more positive note, only hit on me, only hit my line if you're willing to send me money every day.
I'm gonna miss, ain't I?
Got rid of the dusties real quick. Only hit my line if you look like Gojo. If you look like Gojo. If you look like Leon from Resident Evil. And you look like Gojo, and you have money to spend on me every day.
Sheesh.
And you're gonna pay my automobiles, and pay my phone bill, and pay my automobile. What's up, my young girl? And then don't ask me questions. In fact, I like when men don't talk to us. Don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm describing a misogynistic man when I say that.
There. This should warm
It's just
things
an
up.
ironic. It's just an ironic statement. My bad. My bad if I hurt y'all feeling. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry actually. Let me stop apologizing.
Huh? Me? Use this. Not possible.
And then here's another thing Sheriff 7 taught us. Never feel
This
sorry for an
isn't
able-bodied
something I can
grown-ass man. Grown-ass man. Never feel bad for a grown-ass able-bodied man. That's
Don't
another
worry,
thing she taught
I've
us.
got this.
My hero.
Never feel bad for a grown, able-bodied man.
My thermal vision will lead me straight to the shutoff valve.
Shut off valve. I see. Oh, beautiful. No, I don't feel bad for a grown-ass, able-bodied man. Never feel bad. Never feel bad for a grown-ass, able-bodied man.
Open to move forward.
If you're able-bodied, if you're able to go out and live in the world, then you are. No woman should ever feel bad for you. Get your shit together. Why did I die in the freaking water? Thank you, Fizz. How do I say your name? Thank you for the flowers.
That the pizza guy? Took you long enough? Just leave him by the door and scram.
Not quite.
Oh. But yeah, when you surround yourself, but nah, I feel like it's funny how angry like people like Sheriff 7 makes Dusty, man. Like, makes me so angry sometimes.
Not bad for a guy just
But like
a
honestly,
bat.
what she's teaching women is so real.
I could say the same for you. Not that you're dressed like a bat, but never mind.
What she teaches women is actually really good. I feel like she sets a good example for future generations of women to like raise their standards, and I love her for that. And I think she's like a good example.
I have mine.
Because she teaches women to look out for themselves and to, you know, date for happiness instead of dating for.
But you still need my claws to reach that little
Date
old
for
slip.
happiness. Oh, date for happiness and date doesn't make you happy. And if being with a rich man makes you happy, ladies, date a rich man. And listen to these dusties who are trying to make you feel bad for them. They're just manipulative because that's all they can afford to do. Real and true. If they can't afford to sway you with flowers and gifts and dates and experiences, they're gonna sway you with manipulation and insults. Which one do you want? Pick your poison. They're both gonna cheat on you. Might as well be cheated on with a nice little Birkin bag and sitting in a nice BMW i8. Am I right, guys? Am I right? I'm not wrong. Not wrong. You're gonna get cheated on either way. You might as well be arriving and in your lane.
Oswald,
Have money for skincare. Have money for that regimen once your collagen stops producing. You know, we're just be like a self-made CEO and just get your own money.
Then come on out so I
Two
can clip your
pathways.
wing.
I knew you'd be working with those mines. You missed your chance at City Hall.
We weren't.
And I ain't giving you another. My penguins.
Right, relaxing.
Nice.
I love these cutscenes. It's like watching a movie, guys.
Watch out. These penguins are set to self-destruct.
cute they are.
What would you do if they didn't want to date you anymore? Find another man with money.
The vent. That's our way out.
Find a man with more money than him. What, you think I'm gonna cry? It's time to be as heartless as these men, guys. Come on. Time to be as heartless as them. I'll go find another one. Bigger and better, they say. Bigger and better. Moving on to the next. Thank you. Next. Thank you. Next. What would you teach your girl? What would you teach your daughter? You teach her to look for a provider. Maybe not necessarily rich, but you tell her to look for a provider. Right? But you want her to end up with some guy that she's gonna have to raise? Come on. Ah, lucky. Why did he jump into the water with me? Oh, there we go. Oh. You would teach her to date a man with standards, morals, and discipline, right? And what's a man with discipline? A man who ties in tune with his finances. Financially responsible. Can provide. If he can provide for you, he can provide for his children. Boom. It's not really about the Birkin bag, is it? But I just say that because it's for comedic effect. It's for shock value. I am serious though. I want a Birkin bag so bad, guys. Like, you don't understand. I normally don't like designer things, but this is a nice little luxury bag. Ooh. I love me some bags. I love me some shoes. Okay. I like skincare. Not even just like the skincare you put on your face that's like pretty affordable. I like the skincare procedures. I'm a professional rave baiter. But I'm so serious at the same time. People think I'm joking. Am I joking? You never will be able to know. Maybe I'm not joking because there's a little bit of truth in every little joke. I would tell her to focus on herself so she wouldn't rely on other people in the future. 100%. But like, how are you going to be exposed to the right opportunities if you pick a man who doesn't even have the right opportunities in his life? Think about that. Somebody who actually knows how to get opportunity would understand the value in being around somebody who can bring value in your life and not take away. So sometimes focusing on yourself is picking the right man. And picking the right man is a man who gets his shit together and doesn't avoid finances at all costs. Because he's able to sit down and confront the most irresponsible parts of himself. Which, if, you know, they're bad with money, they're probably bad with everything in their life, too. Conflict. Probably avoid conflict. Probably avoid serious conversations. I feel like looking out for yourself is surrounding yourself with someone who's going to bring opportunity in your life rather than somebody who's just going to take away and make you raise them because their mom didn't raise them. And so now it's your responsibility to raise them to be a man. Or maybe their mom didn't raise them. Maybe their dad didn't raise them. Maybe both of them didn't raise them. And so why is it the girl's responsibility to raise him to be financially stable? Why can't he just be that on his own? You know? What's your opinion on a guy with no emotional intelligence? Not thinking outside the box. Lives in a manosphere, in an ecosystem, and he doesn't think outside the box. If he thinks outside the box, he would understand how toxic being a part of the manosphere is, and how having these toxic expectations on women to literally raise you, a man. Yeah, no. Oh God. You know what I mean? If you have to teach a man anything, it turns women off. Unless, of course, like it's like something like skincare, that's different, right? But if it's like something that's important about your adulthood, Emotional intelligence will take you a very long way, and I feel like it's emotional intelligence goes hand in hand with being financial, but being financially stable. If you're not emotionally intelligent or you don't take care of your emotional health, how do you expect to take care of the rest of your life? Yeah, this game is pretty fun so far. Lego Batman. Like I said, if he avoids any important pillar thing in his life, like finances, emotional intelligence, self-love, learning how to be secure in yourself by working out all your insecurities and things like that if you work on that before dating, I'm sure you wouldn't have a problem and you'll attract women. You would just naturally attract women. You wouldn't even have to go out there and get women because you'll just be able to attract it effortlessly based on the way that you take care of yourself. Because women can tell when you're like a good man. Just like in the way that you guys can tell when you meet a good woman, like a smart woman, or woman who takes care of herself, that you can tell you would really enjoy being around or having a conversation with. We can tell in the same way when a man actually takes care of himself and puts effort and invests in himself. So, invest in yourself. Invest in your emotional intelligence. Invest in understanding women. It'll go a long way. Trust. Source, trust me, bro. Where'd I go from here? Okay, but most of the time when girls notice a guy is good, they really don't see themselves being with them. I think our definitions of a good guy are different because, yes, while it is true some girls may meet a good man in a time where they're unhealed and when they're in their princess energy, they might hurt him, yes, because they know he's a good man, but they're in their princess energy, so they can't be the queen or the king. You hearing me now? You're hearing me now? So it's not really about now seeing themselves with them. It's about she's in her unhealed era. She can't value a good man when she's in her princess energy. When she's in her queen energy and she meets a good man, she'll be able to be there. Which is why instead of playing the victim card and feeling bad for yourself because some girls cannot learn to value you, maybe instead of giving these princess energy women so much attention, you should focus on the women that actually appreciate you and are in their queen energy. You understand? So don't let that be a time where you victimize yourself because although, yes, you might be a victim to society's pressures, and being a man is not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, and I'm not saying the role of being the provider is easy. It definitely is not. But it should be something you should be proud of, for sure. If you can work hard enough to be a provider, it should be something you are proud of instead of feeling resilient to do because you've been hurt in the past. When you meet a good man, when you meet a good woman and you have that mindset of this woman's gonna take advantage of me, because she's just like the other girls and nice guys finish last, then it's just hard to respect you because it's not true. Nice guys don't finish last. If you have to be a proclaimed nice guy, then you're not a nice guy. You're just a proclaimed nice guy. In your mind, you're a nice guy, but are you really a nice guy? Have you done the reflection to be a nice guy? Or are you just telling people you're a nice guy instead of acting?
He does keep a lot of nifty things in here, though.
It's like saying you're funny. You're not funny unless you're just naturally funny. Funny people don't say that they're funny. They're just funny. You understand? They have good comedic timing. They know exactly how to make people entertained and make them laugh. Because their timing is really good. Their comedic timing is good. They know what to say to get a rise out of people in a positive way.
With the right set of claws.
That makes them enjoy hearing whatever you have to say. So instead of being a self-proclaimed nice guy, instead, I think you should just act on it. Because telling women that you're a nice guy is different. You know what I mean? Than actually being a nice gentleman and a good guy. Because the thing about nice guys is when you are actually a good man, like you're a gentleman and you have a lot of things going for you and you open the door for a woman even when you're not dating them, even when it doesn't benefit you. Trust me when I say this, girls can sniff that out from a mile away, and girls will be on your tail. They will be wanting a piece of the pie, okay? So, and that's what happens when you work on yourself. Everybody's gonna want a piece of the pie. Because when you work on yourself, it gravitates this positive, attractive energy that makes them think in their mind, okay, maybe when I'm around you, I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna be a better version of myself. You know what I mean? Well, there's a difference between being a friendly guy and being like a complete pushover. Being a good friendly guy doesn't mean like, you know what I mean? Of course, like having that like serious demeanor to you means you're about business, right? But it's not necessarily like a negative thing. It doesn't mean you shouldn't be allowed to be yourself, but you know. Emotional intelligence is really important. What chapter are you on? I don't know which chapter, I'm gonna be honest.
It may be cold outside, but our cute critters can't wait to give you a warm welcome.
Maybe that's just in your experience, but which I don't take away from your experience, because like at the end of the day that's your experience, but maybe you have to start meeting new people. Maybe you're around the wrong people. Maybe don't try not to put everybody in one basket, because or like one stereotype, because while one girl can be emotionally unintelligent, another girl can be emotionally intelligent. You just gotta find people who are like educated, right? Etc. etc. And that goes back on the topic of don't victimize yourself, because when you victimize yourself, you're putting yourself in a position of not ever confronting yourself and reflecting on what you do wrong, even if you are the victim in a situation, because you very well might be a victim in certain situations.
I can't use this.
But you need to be able to look at situations in life that are bad, like for example, getting cheated on by a girl, and instead of thinking, oh my god, all girls cheat, what is it about me that was even drawn to a woman that would do something like that? That mindset shift right there is going to get you around women who are actually going to appreciate you. Because although it's not your fault that you got cheated on, I don't think it's ever anybody's fault when they get cheated on. But I do think if it's a pattern and you're getting cheated on by every single partner that you've ever been with, in my opinion, I feel like that's something to look into. Because even though it's not your fault, okay, well, what is it about you that's being drawn to these people that even go to this lengths to cheat on you in the first place? Like, is it a lack of self-esteem? Is it that you don't have any standards? Maybe you don't check this, maybe you don't ask this woman to share location, or maybe you don't discuss what cheating is with your partner, so that way you guys know the definition of what cheating is before it even happens in the first place. And so that way you guys know what to avoid. Is it like a lack of communication? Is it, or what is it, Because if every girl you've been around has been toxic, then like, in my opinion, I mean, I'm not blaming it on you at all. But I do think that if it becomes a pattern, that maybe you just need to start changing your type. Maybe your type needs to become something more healthy. And hey, I'm calling out girls on this too, because some girls tend to like very toxic men, right? Right. And that can stem from childhood. If this person has really bad childhood trauma, they might be drawn to more toxic men, right? Right. And so what we can learn from the situation is this can happen to men and women. And so when you're drawn to these toxic men, maybe, and women, maybe it's hard to read the signs in the beginning. Maybe your definition of love is not healthy. And so that's why therapy is so important for both parties, because therapy can help you discover what is it about you that's even drawn to these negative people that are doing like things like this in the first place to you. Because I feel like cheating doesn't just start with plain out cheating. It starts with emotional neglect. It starts with, you know, maybe you guys were not in a definitive relationship. Maybe there was no communication in that. But at the same time, in my opinion, cheating at the end of the day is not excusable. But if it's like a pattern where like you're either getting really unlucky with the woman that you meet, or in my opinion, I feel like women cheat for different reasons. I feel like women cheat because they're getting neglected in a relationship. But a lot of the time, that's still not an excuse to if you're getting neglected in a relationship, just break up. That's the emotionally intelligent thing to do. But obviously, like I said, not a lot of people are educated to know what emotional intelligence is. And so guess what happens? They end up cheating on you because they don't know how to break things off with you. And so they go and look for a man that is actually going to do the things that they need to do, that needs to be done. But I think that, like, if they're cheating on you because you're neglecting them, it's still not an excuse as to why they cheat on you, but it can kind of give you it can give you kind of an example as to why you're even attracting those type of women in the first place. If you want to attract loyal women, you need to go above and beyond to treat them the way they deserve. You cannot lack effort. You lack effort, you're going to attract all the women that don't love themselves. And unfortunately, the ones who don't love themselves, they end up cheating on their partner because they don't care about your feelings. Let alone, they don't care about their own feelings. So, that is my TED Talk. I hope that gives some introspection. Thank you for the tier 1, Lucas. So I'm not blaming you for being cheated on, but I do think that if it's a pattern and it keeps happening to you, maybe start looking into your actions and seeing what is it about me that even attracts that in the first place? Not from like a self-blame POV, but more so, what can I gain from the situation? Like, I don't want this to happen to me again. Okay, what can I do about this? And I'm gonna be honest, like, when you are being cheated on, there's nothing you can do. You can't control other people. At the end of the day, if they're gonna go and cheat on you, they're gonna go and cheat on you. You know? And that's fucked up. And no one deserves that. And I really empathize with people who are dealing with cheating, because at the end of the day, you don't deserve that. And anybody who cheats on you is just, in my opinion, stupid and emotionally, like, stunted. Like, they don't know how to be considerate of other people's emotions. You know? But instead of like looking at that situation like, okay, I'm gonna let me being cheated on traumatize me for the rest of my life and never let me find love. Like, at the end of the day, you need to look at life like you can't control everything in your life. And just like human beings are gonna be unpredictable, you can't control. And so the way that I like to look at relationships, in my opinion, is like, if I'm in a relationship, there's a chance that a man's gonna cheat on me, maybe not. But I have a choice. Do I let the idea of him cheating on me consume me? Or do I take ownership of my own life and stay on top of my shit, stay busy, and if they do cheat on me, okay, carry on like the next day, because guess what? This person cheating on me, it doesn't affect my self-esteem. I'm still the same person. I'm exactly who I am. I know who the fuck I am. And at the end of the day, I keep moving forward because, oh, this man's gonna go and play in my face and play games? Oh, boo-hoo. Okay, let me cry real quick. Let me cry for like 5 seconds. And hey, there's nothing wrong with crying. I'm not saying it in a mocking way. I'm saying, boo-hoo, let me cry for a second. Okay, now, the next day, I get up and I get my shit done. Because at the end of the day, life is still gonna move on, heartbreak or not. And I'm not saying you should just suppress your emotions. That's not what I'm saying. Have your moment to cry, let it all out. But don't let these people make you self-sabotage, because self-sabotage is what's holding you back. And if you're gonna let these experiences, like being cheated on, stop you from pursuing love, which we all know we deserve love, we deserve a happy ending and happiness, but that takes a lot of inner work too. Because some of the most attractive people in the world, some of the most successful people in the world, they get cheated on every day. Every day. You think they're moping around like, for their entire life thinking about, oh my god, I'm being cheated on. Like, yeah, okay, they cried, they had their moment of dealing with the emotions that they needed to deal with, and then they moved forward. Because you can take your time and heal from that situation, but you also deserve to fight for yourself and fight for your life. Because relationships aren't the end of the world. Life is so much more than just relationships. And so, and besides, like, there's so much love around you besides just romantic love. Like, think about your siblings, think about your parents, think about, you know, if you have friends in your life that have always been there for you, that's the love that I'm talking about. Like that person that you play video games with and you guys have such a fun time and maybe have a therapy session here and there. That's love. Being a part of a community, that's love. Not all love is romantic love. Romantic love is just more complicated, right? Because, you know, there's a lot of factors involved, right? Like you guys having the same morals, having the same, you know, religion practices and, you know, getting along in terms of like, you know, politics and all that too. Like, you know, having similar hobbies, coexisting together, because at the end of the day, relationships are just additions to your life. If they're taking away from your energy and your time, then that means it's time to let it go, right? And also just like when you're in relationships, stop thinking, oh, I'm gonna get cheated on. Start thinking, in this relationship, I'm gonna be in it, but I'm not gonna lose myself in it. I'm gonna keep doing the things that I need to do. I'm gonna be happy. And when you have that kind of mindset, I feel like someone's gonna look at you and be like, I could never cheat on you. And when you meet that person, you're just gonna know. They're never gonna cheat on you. Being obsessed with the fact that someone's gonna cheat on you is just like so draining of your energy, you know? If they do end up cheating, then you can act on that and move along. They weren't your person if they ever risked losing you. And you should start telling yourself this, whether you're a guy or a girl. My husband would never do that. Say it with me, chat. My wife would never do that. Say it with me, chat. My husband would never do that. Right? Right. We're healing together. Healing. Your husband would never risk losing you, right? Right. So they wouldn't cheat on you. But not cheating on your partner is the bare minimum, right? My wife would never do that to me. Say it with me, chat. And so, what do we learn from the situation? Detach from outcomes and people and things you can't control. Because at the end of the day, you're wasting your energy on worrying about what you can't control. Maybe you should worry about what you can control, which is yourself. And work on developing yourself, because at the end of the day, who cares what everybody else thinks? It's like when, you know, some people don't like peaches. Some people don't like peaches, but then there's people like me. My favorite fruit is peaches. I will eat peaches up. I love eating peaches. They're the best. You know? So it's not that you're not valuable. It's that, you know, this is all TikTok. This is all TikTok inspiration. This is all stuff I saw on TikTok. Leave the trash where it belongs. Let the trash take itself out. Love is non-existent these days. Not true. Love is in your homes. Love is in food. Love is in your relationship with those around you that are platonic too. Okay? Thank you, Jay Shiz, for the tier 1. You guys don't need romantic love to feel whole. But if you want it, then work for it. Stop sitting around being like, oh, I need a woman to compensate for me. No, be the man that you would want if you were a woman. And if I were a man, shit, I would be a fucking provider. I'd be like, don't worry, fine shit. Dinner is on me. And then I'd pull up with some nice flowers and I would, you know, wine and dine her, and I wouldn't expect anything out of it. I would just be like, here's your flowers, here's your dinner. Gentlemen, open the door, pull her chair out so she could sit. Be gentle, be kind, work on myself. And then the right woman will come. It's not about, oh my god, when's the next girl gonna hit me up? Oh man. Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna go for whatever goes for me. No. This one guy came in my chat one day and he was like, well, guys don't get a lot of options. Who do you think's in charge of that? Like, who do you think is responsible for the fact that you don't have a lot of options? It's probably because you don't work on yourself. You know? If you don't have at least, like, 1 or 2 girls interested in you right now, it might be because you need to work on yourself. Okay? I'm not saying that out of a harsh place. I'm saying that out of love. Okay? I'm saying that out of stop thinking you know what women like and start asking questions. Start being curious and taking advice from people you would normally not take advice from. You know why those involuntarily celibates never listen to women's advice? Because they don't think they could ever learn from a woman. And that's exactly where they go wrong. And that's why they're involuntarily celibate. Because if they treat women like they can never learn something from them, that is one of the, I feel like, ultimate forms of disrespect. And how are you ever going to have a relationship with a woman if you don't even respect what comes out of her mouth? Well, because you think you're right about everything. Oh, okay, here we go. You know what I mean? People that think they're right about everything. Those are the people that I feel like are the worst people to be in a relationship with, because if you always think you're right about everything and everything's, you know, you're perfect in every way and you never apologize and you never, you know, take accountability, then you're just a horrible person to be around. You're a bad friend, you're a bad relationship person, all the above. I mean, I feel that way, but only towards women that are the same age as me. See? It's just like old people thinking that they can't learn something from younger generations. When you know what's actually crazy, statistics prove that younger generations are actually going to be more intelligent than past generations. They make fun of us all the time, saying that we're brain rot and that we're this and we're that and we're fucking fried in our brains and shit. Gen Z's cooked. But we're the first generation that has the least amount of teen pregnancy. More 40-year-old women are having children than teen women. And men are calling it, and men are like, oh no, we're going into a loneliness male epidemic. I wonder why. It's because now women are realizing they don't need a man. They can get shit done on their own and be their own boss. And getting their own money, get their own flowers, and take care of themselves. It's always good to rely on people and have people there. But it's exactly what I mean when people say, oh, but I'm older, so I must know better. It's like when you meet an older person and they can never learn from a younger person. Age is never really a full indicator of how intelligent someone is. I feel like it's about their environment, the things they learn throughout their life. Sometimes it's about trauma. Birth rates are declining, though, as they should. Women are not settling for men who don't even want to work hard. I see that as a major one. I think that we should go extinct if men are going to be misogynistic. Why would you ever want to raise a woman? Like, why would you ever want to raise a daughter in a world where the woman's going to come out of the womb, the girl's going to come out of the womb already being discriminated against? Men already being angry that it's not a boy. Why would she even want to exist in this planet? I hope we go extinct if y'all want to be misogynistic ass motherfuckers. Because yes, not listening to women is misogynistic. I'm not saying I'm right about everything, but I feel like there's some value in what I have to say that you can learn from. And if you apply it to your life, you might see some changes for the better. What, you want to go listen to your voluntarily celibate male friends? Go talk to them. You'll be just like them. But if you have like girls that are friends in your life that you can learn from, it's really valuable because girls will tell you exactly what they want, and it's different between all girls. You know, every girl's different. Every girl's gonna want something different. But you can always learn something from people, even people you don't want to be like. So, it just depends. I think it's more of an economic thing because it's delusional to think every man is going to be rich. And you know what else I think is delusional? I think it's delusional to want kids when you don't make any money to afford them. I think it's extremely selfish, and it's not even about being rich. If you think making enough to adopt a child is being rich, then I feel like that's, in my opinion, then at that point you want something in life that you can't have. I mean, just look up how much it costs to have a child in the United States of America. Is it really delusional? If other people are figuring it out? I don't know. I don't think it's delusional.
Another job for me? Well, you know what they say.
But you can call girls like me delusional if you want. That's your choice. I'm just gonna pick the men who want to. Because a man doesn't have to go out of his way to pay my bills and to make me happy and provide for me. He doesn't have to do that. I'm not gonna force him to. But I'm gonna pick the one who wants to. That's what I'm gonna do.
Look,
and some girls
how ridiculously
might
convenient.
And you don't have to like my
Talk
answer.
about a meltdown.
You don't have to like my preferences because if you tell me, oh well, I'm never gonna get a boyfriend like that, you know, you're just self-reporting and telling on yourself that I'll never get with a man like you, who doesn't want to take
so much for that. But
who,
I'm
who
not
thinks
against
that
a little DIY.
oh, but in this economy, we're not gonna be able to. It's called adapting. Humans evolve and adapt. If you don't want to evolve and adapt, I feel like that is a
Now
choice.
we'll be able to control the water level.
And I'm not saying that we shouldn't have empathy for people who can't get jobs. Obviously, the job market is very insane right now. But I think that if the economy is like this so bad, then why do you want kids? Why do you want a relationship? Why do you want to put a woman at risk of conceiving why? If you're not even financially ready for it, you better have the contraceptives ready. You better have the vasectomy appointment booked. You know what I mean? That's why I think that if life is so unfair to you, then you can't play fair in an unfair world, you know? You just have to play the game better. Do something. Do something to figure it out. Instead of, like, you know what I mean? If you want to keep that mindset of, oh, well, I'm never going to get a good job, and I'm never going to be able to afford to have kids, and you seriously want to see a woman work while she's going to have to carry a baby in her stomach for 9 months, not in her stomach, her womb, in here in the womb, and she's going to carry that for 9 months, and you expect her to work too? That's crazy.
Yoo-hoo! I could use a ride over here.
If she's like a regular, like she works a regular job, how do you think she's gonna be able to work? But you're just gonna let you and your family go into debt and just suffer? Seriously? Why even have kids at that point? Why not just suffer you and her? Just you and her and no babies. But I think that's the dangerous thing about dating and stuff. Is like, we all know y'all are gonna get down, okay? You might as well be financially stable before you do it. Just so that way you outweigh any risks of having a baby too early on when you're not even financially ready for it, you know? But yeah. I don't think that every woman expects men to be rich. There's only a few women who think that way. And I feel like it's women who will work for a good man like that. Because if you can give that kind of lifestyle to yourself, in my opinion, it's not a bad thing to ask for that. And expect that out of your partner. Because eventually, you know, your kids are going to be left with one parent. It's like if you're, like, for example, and I think men should have standards in this sense too. You're not going to want to be with a woman who, let's say you have lots of money, and she has a problem with spending a lot of money on designer bags. You're going to think in your head, oh no, my kids are not going to have any college funding if I die of cancer one day, or I die in a car accident, or I die in any type of accident. My kids are going to be screwed because my wife does not know how to be financially responsible and she's spending money on designer bags. One designer bag once in a while should be fine, right? But if you can't even trust your wife to make good decisions when you're gone or like something happens to you, then I feel like you're failing your kids by not picking a good wife, etc., etc. And then the same thing applies for when a woman picks a man. If a woman is picking a man who can't hold it down when she's 9 months pregnant and might not be able to work and has to rest and needs to be eating healthy foods and needs to be on top of her fitness, how is she going to do that with no money and then having to take a break from work? How is she going to do that by herself? She can't, which is why you need to be stepping up and do something for her. And if you want to avoid responsibility at all costs, you're basically just telling yourself and you're telling other women that you're not going to step up to the plate when time comes when you need to. And you're telling her that you won't be able to take accountability and you won't be able to adapt when the situation becomes that we're in a recession or when we're in whatever it is. If you can't adapt in that situation, you're telling her that you're not going to be able to fight for your kids, or, you know what I mean? Be a good suitor that provides for their kids. That's what you're telling her. Like one time, I met a guy and he was like, I was like, would you fight a guy for me? And then he said, and then he went, not if he's 6'2" and 200 pounds. I was like, oh. You're already losing because you're already accepting the fact that you lost. When it's like, brother, if you want to look attractive in front of a woman, why are you ever saying that you don't think you're going to win a fight against a 6'2", 200-pound man? Like, grow some balls. Like, what do you mean you're not going to fight them? Like, if there was a home invader, you're not going to defend your wife? Well, because you're already accepting your loss. Brother, what? Like, no, absolutely not. Like, at least sometimes it's good to be delusional about things, because wouldn't you rather be delusional about the things that you want in life, whether it's like winning a fight or whether it's getting a lot of money or reaching your goals, than having like such a scarcity mindset and having like a poverty mindset? Like, wouldn't it exhaust you? I don't know. That's just how I feel. But like, you don't have to listen to my advice if you don't want to. Okay, guys, I'm really tired. But anyway. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Hello, mister. You know what I mean? Just learn to adapt. Not everyone's... And in my opinion, I feel like having kids, I feel like having pets, I feel like having really nice things in life, like that. Building a family, those are all things that are a privilege. They're a privilege, they're a luxury. You can't afford it if you're gonna, like, why would you bring a kid into this world just to be like, oh yeah, I'm barely gonna fight for it? It's so fucked up. They didn't even ask to be here. You're not even trying to provide for them a good life. That's crazy. Come on, like, lock in. Like, build skills right now. Like, let's lock in. We only live one life. We want to be good parents, right? And if you don't want to be a parent, then okay. If you're going to be in a relationship 50-50 and you guys both don't want kids, then go 50-50 and don't have kids. You know what I mean? That's all I feel about it. Like, make sure to have that contraceptives on hand. Make sure your chances of conceiving are below 1%. Or what is it, below? Yeah. Make sure there ain't no kid that pops out, because we know that kid's gonna be... that kid's gonna be in the negatives. That kid's gonna start in the negatives. And hey, they might be able to turn their life upside down. Out of the negatives, out of the trenches. But it's gonna be a struggle. And why would you ever want to see your kids struggling? I feel like parents who just want to have kids just for the idea of having a kid, because it's fun and exciting and it's gonna give me purpose in my life. Y'all are gonna make some of the worst parents. I'm just It's not just about all sunshine and rainbows. It's also about stepping up and providing for a little being that cannot provide for itself when it's young. That doesn't know any better from right and wrong, and you have to guide it into the right direction. And you're not going to do that by having a poverty mindset and a scarcity mindset. If I didn't get it when I was younger, my kid isn't going to get it that easy. But it's like, what do you think that's going to teach them, though? Why not give them resources so they can work on, like, being a good person? It's not about handing your kid everything. It's about giving them a good foundation that they can start on. Just because you didn't have it easy doesn't mean that your kids deserve to have it worse. What, because you think that the struggle's gonna make them stronger? Yeah, it can. But like, why would you ever want to see your kids suffering or struggling? I mean, eventually they're going to. Life is gonna hit them anyways, right? But if you had the decision to not, then work harder. Maybe that's why some of y'all are single. Like, not to make y'all feel bad or anything. It's just to kind of put things into perspective. Why would a woman ever want to be with a man who's like, yeah, maybe I'll lock in one day? Why? She's taking a gamble on the future of her kid. And it doesn't matter if him going through the trenches is going to make him stronger. It can. And he'll adapt. But it's like, let them adapt, but like with a good solid foundation to jump out of. You know what I mean? You don't want your kid to be starting life in the negatives. That's really selfish and you're just having kids just have kids at that point. I feel like good parents always want to make sure that their kids have a better life than them. Always. And if you don't think that way, then I don't think you would make a good parent, in my opinion. That's just what I think. I don't really understand what I need to do. Okay. Things are getting easier and easier. And I'm sure that the people know that, you know? I'm sure that they know that. Okay, yeah, I understand what to do. I know that, though. No? It's not about... Oh, but they're gonna have it so much simpler because of the AI stuff. We're still human beings at the end of the day. We're gonna adapt in this AI rise. And it might... And some people are thinking, oh my god, life is gonna go to shit. Everybody's gonna lose their jobs. If you are that mofo that is so worried about how our life is gonna be shit, when are you gonna make time to think about how you're gonna survive the AI apocalypse? Just a question. Just a question. Like when you're watching those survival shows and you see the people who are like, oh my god, we lost, and they're crying in the corner about how they lost. And then you're on the other side, and there's people who, like, even in the midst of a challenge, they're looking, okay, how can we strategize? How can we figure out how to get things done? That's the difference between people who know how to adapt and people who don't. And I'm just gonna let you know right now, natural selection is gonna take your ass out and your whole bloodline if you don't get it together. Unless a girl puts her standards on clearance, then maybe you might be able to conceive a child with her. But she'll probably end up suffering. So, do you want natural selection to get your ass out of the race in the first place? Or do you want to lock in and strategize about how you're going to make life better, even in the rise of AI and even in the rise of this job, like people losing their jobs and stuff. And, I mean, who am I to speak, right? Like, I don't work a regular job, right? But in my opinion, people who put all of their eggs in one basket, in my opinion, they're not thinking outside of the box. They need to think outside of the box. And I know, even in the midst of in struggle and in poverty, it might be hard to look outside of the box, and it might be hard to be optimistic. 100%, I completely empathize with that. But where I don't empathize is when you bring kids into the situation selfishly, knowing that you're still trying to figure out how to take care of yourself. That's why I think some people don't deserve to have kids. But it's more so coming from a place of, oh, I don't think you should never have kids. It's more so like, I just think it's kind of selfish. It is selfish. Yeah, I just realized I picked the wrong character. But it's like, don't you ever watch like those like survival like reality TV shows where like they're surviving something like Squid Games, and then you see one person in the corner trying to strategize, and then you see one person already defeated about how they're dead. I think that's the definition of like natural selection. Is like you'll see some of the people in the Squid Games, they panic so hard when the first game comes, like the red light, green light. You see all of them.
There. I know
like
cats hate getting
some
their
people
fur
are
wet.
panicking in the heat of the moment.
And
this is something that happened to me when I sometimes in America or in California, the only thing that we have to practice for is earthquakes. And my dad has always been extremely scared of earthquakes. So I've always been super afraid of earthquakes, more than I need to be, right? Like to a point where I panic. And so one time I was at the mall and there was a complete earthquake, and we were on the second floor of the mall, and it was huge. It was a huge mall. Like you could see like the building shaking, and some of the pebbles from the top of the roof were coming down. Like I thought the building was gonna collapse, and I was panicking. So in the heat of the moment, I didn't know any better. I was like 11 or something. I started running where all the other people were running. I was insane. I didn't know any better. But then my mom like grabbed me and she was like, no, you're not gonna panic in this time. You're going to lock in. And I don't know, this is how I learned how to survive. Like my mom just like taught me like you can't panic and be like everybody else and be a sheep. You have to lock in. Okay? And so same thing with the Squid Games, right? You see some people in the red light, green light, they're going in and they're just running and panicking, and they see someone get shot and they're, oh my god, and they start freaking out and then they get shot. It's like, but then you see the other people who are more calm and collected, and they're paying attention to what's happening and why these people get shot. And those are the people who end up like surviving. So I know life is unfair, and I know that the job market is really sucky. But
cats and water do not mix.
And my dad made fun of me a lot when, you know, he's always made fun of my job and stuff like that. What the fuck can I not go? Oh, there we go. But then during the pandemic, guess who had a job? This girl.
I could use a little more of that.
So he can make fun of me all he wants. You know?
Away,
but at the end of the day, I know who I am, and I know how to be not putting all my eggs in one basket. And just because people are older doesn't necessarily always mean that they have it all together. And they act like they have it all together because they don't. And But obviously my dad is very smart and he knows like a lot of things as well. He's not like a stupid, like he's not stupid. He's smart. But in that moment when he was judging my job, he wasn't thinking outside of the box. And yeah, I was one of the only people in my family who still had a job, you know?
Ugh, how
Because I
rude.
put myself in a
I bet
position
the
to
bat
have a
has
job.
something in that
You know?
cowl of his that'll
And
take
not
out
put
these
all my
cameras.
eggs in one basket. You know what I mean? I think that's what life is all about, is like remembering that to not put all your eggs in one basket, you know? And I feel like it's really easy, especially like I think that's why like so many people are taking a risk and doing like chasing their dreams nowadays, because they're realizing that like at this point with the job market being as shit as it is, sometimes it's more worth it to invest in yourself. Like at this point, you know? But anyway, that's my TED Talk. I hope you enjoyed.
My batarangs aren't gonna work here.
I hate to admit it, but I can't get through here. Maybe Batman can help.
What the?
Hey, Batman. I'm feeling a little lonely over here.
Hey! Would you stop touching things?
Nice of you to join me. Think you can do something about these cameras?
Where?
Leave me alone! You pointy-eared pests!
These ones? I'm getting tired though, chat. I'm gonna need to get my rest here soon. And that's why I love studying human behavior so much. Because studying human behavior, I feel like in a lot of ways has given me a head start.
Time to take these cameras down to the source.
Even though I didn't have everything handed to me growing up, I had education and I went full in on education and I learned so much. I feel like that's part of the reason why
The handle's missing.
I feel like have reached certain accomplishments in my career. Because I was able to study and really just not take my education for granted. So never take things that are opportunities in your life for granted. And just always chase what you want to do and live your life. Live your life.
I see we've found some strays.
It might be time for rest. Okay, guys, it is time for rest. I was studying psychology for 2 years at private uni, but I've been on a gap year and I'm going back in the fall. I'm gonna be studying journalism next. Yup. 5 gifted and I stay on for 30 more minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Businesswoman! I'm just kidding. No, but my voice is actually killing me. I need to take a break. And I'm like... And I'm not saying you can be rich overnight as a man. I'm just saying, get your shit together and the girls are gonna be flocking to you. That's all I gotta say. I mean, that's it. That's all you need. That's the cheat code right there. But it's not even about getting your shit together. Like, sometimes it's also about, like, just looking at women as human beings and respecting their perspectives. Because think about it. Have you ever gotten anywhere with women by only caring about what men have to say and what men think about women? Sometimes. It depends on the man. Depends if they have internalized misogyny or not. I feel like if you listen to men who don't have internalized misogyny, that like they're living proof of like, and like they have everything that you want. Like for example, they have a good wife, they have kids, and you listen to their advice, then maybe you'll end up like them. But it just depends. Yeah. Any Oilers? No, I'm just kidding. No, we're good today. We don't need any more. We have plenty of subs. We reached our sub goals. So we're chilling. And we got hella gifts on TikTok today as well. So thank you guys. I'll come back tomorrow and have more energy. I think tomorrow I might go to dance class. I'm not sure if I should go tomorrow or if I should go the next day. Yeah, also thank you for all the super chats on YouTube and stuff. And make sure to join the Discord. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a movie night. I'm gonna go get some snacks at the store. Cause I'm a young hoe. No more Batman. I know, we'll play more Batman. Maybe a scary movie after. We can watch Batman and then we can watch a scary movie afterwards, guys. Okay, good night, everyone. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you all for hanging out and listening to me yap and play Batman. I know today we weren't really focused on the game because I've just kind of been, I'm a little tired and I'm just kind of rambling, but I'll come back tomorrow with like hopefully a longer stream. And then we're gonna be posting on the YouTube channel as well in the future. I just need to get back into my editing grind. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really tired, so I think I need to get my rest and rest my voice too. My voice is kind of cooked. I've been yapping all day today. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream, and I hope you guys have a great night. I think I'm gonna go to the store and get some snacks. And I love snacks. But before you guys leave, make sure to join the Discord. And I just want to say thank you for all the support. It really goes a long way. Even just hanging out in the streams means a lot because I'm really trying to build the community and hopefully we grow and make things bigger, so that way we can, I want to collab with more streamers and just get out there. We do IRL streams too. I think we just gotta like keep growing and keep posting, and I'll be posting more on TikTok and on YouTube and all of the above. I'm just trying to get into the rhythm of things. It's hard to get out of like funks. You know how like when you get into a funk and you're depressed? Sometimes I've been getting into those funks, but I'm gonna lock in, okay? And we're gonna keep posting. I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you posted on what we do throughout the week. We'll probably play more Batman tomorrow. We still have yet to finish Subnautica, Batman, Directive 8020. We still have to play Forza 6 as well. And I want to get like a fun cosplay and like a little racer shoot, like outfit, like a racer outfit or something. Oh my god, that'd be so good. And then, oh my god, we should do a Batman costume cosplay if I can find it. I don't know. Also, let me know if I should bring the green screen back. Okay, everybody join the Discord. I'm gonna go ahead and end the TikTok stream. We're gonna raid out on purple. So everyone from TikTok, you can come and help us raid out on purple. Oops, I just ended so abruptly on accident. Okay, bye YouTube as well. Thank you for wishing me luck. I appreciate it. Okay. Bye YouTube. Okay, guys. And then I will accept your guys' request. Don't worry. Hello? And so here we have, oh, and we're going to be doing more Marvel Rivals as well. So, more Marvel Rivals because we're going to be playing more. I want to get, like, really good. That's my goal. Oh, yeah, check out the throne. Check out the Discord. Oh, yeah, so this is my community Discord. Oh, wait, you can't see anything. Oh, did I end the YouTube stream? Bye, YouTube! See you tomorrow for a longer stream, okay? Tomorrow, longer stream. Thank you for all the super chats.